You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, man? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Boxing Radio, man. We back up in this bitch. Trying to see what's up, man. Trying to make something Gucci. Trying to make something Gucci over here, man. Let me see what's happening, man. Yup. All right, I see that. That's there. Matter of fact, let me turn this shit here off. Let me turn this off right here, man. I turn that off right there, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. You know we're gonna have a good one. You know today gonna be another good one. Got a chance to check out some of the fights. Got a chance to check out some of the fights this past weekend. You know what I mean? I did check those out. There was some good fights this weekend coming out of Canada. But Turbiev and doggone Callum Smith, that was pretty good. Mabili fought, I think the guy name was Murdoch. Yeah, he fought a dude named Murdoch, Mabili. You know what I mean? So, anytime I look at these fights, what I pretty much do is I look at the matchups. So, the reason why I never get too high on a fight, if I see a fighter looking like a stone cold killer, you know what I mean? And I don't take it and say, oh man, that mean, boy, you see what he did to such boy, can't nobody beat him. Because that's called getting caught up in being a prisoner of the moment. And you always have to take in the proper perspective, okay, who it was he fought, what was the style? You know what I mean? So I look at that person's strengths and I look at the other person's strengths and weaknesses and see how they offset each other. And then I say, okay, cool. And then what I do also is, and this is you guys can do this as well. Always look at the stylistic matchups. Always, right? I was watching, and shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. I was at the gym listening to his show. I was actually listening to two shows. I was listening to his show, and I was listening to Odie Loke TV. Shout out to Odie Loke as well. And Blue said some shit that I've been saying forever. But I like the way he worded it. He was talking about as it relates to Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. And he said that Errol Spence have more of a casual fan base and Terence Crawford have more of a hardcore fan base. And I thought about that and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? That is kind of true. Because and he spoke about how the people who most of the Errol Spence fans, more than likely, they're from New York because he was born there, and then Texas. So, two big, huge markets, you know what I mean? Two big major, you know what I mean? Was Texas is a big state, and then New York is a big city. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay. So what it is, they're going to ride for this guy because he's from there. And that's tribalism. That's what people do. And he has more of a casual fan base. And this is why, and if you study the mentality and the habits of the casuals, and if you look at who they like, it's never based on anything other than, their emotions or, that's where he's from, this and that. The popularity, normally the casuals like the guys who are popular. Most often they like the popular guys. They like the guys that has the flash. They like the guys that has the, he got the notoriety. He's popular. That's what they like. And it's never based on anything. They don't understand what they're looking at. They don't understand, the styles, They don't understand any of that. It's just based on, hey man, I have an emotional attachment to this guy, and my love. They're not fans of the sport of boxing. Is basically what he was saying. They're fans of a fighter, and I get that. So when you're fans of a fighter and not fans of the sport of boxing, then you don't see things through the prism of boxing. You see things through the prism of, I'm a fan of this guy, which is my emotions to that guy, and I do get that. And now I word it differently. I worded differently than what Blue did, but he was pretty much spot on in his analysis. I mean, and that's pretty much what you have on. You have that with Tank Davis fans. You have that with Ryan Garcia fans. There are some, like someone like a Baturviev, a Better Beef don't have a casual fan base. Better Beef have a more of a core boxing fan base. He don't have so Better Beef is not Baturviev is not a popular guy. He's not going to be on the gram. He's not the Instagram popularity guy, right? I remember when, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I remember that Baturviev, Better Beef was with PBC. He was over there with the PBC. They ended up letting him go, and whatever, something happened, and he ended up getting on Top Rank and stuff like that. He's a Russian fighter. That is true. He's a Russian fighter. So, and he barely speaks English and stuff like that. So, of course, he's not going to get the popularity that someone like a Errol Spence would get. But guess what? From a skill set standpoint, if you look at Baturviev's skill and look at Errol Spence's skill, it's like, bro, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. Like, that dude is a wrecking ball. You know what I mean? So I do get that. Now, I've been hearing a lot of chatter, banter online. People been feeling some type of way about Spence, Crawford, this, that, yada, yada, yada. The same people who didn't like Crawford yesterday, they don't like him today. And he gets blamed for everything. Right now it's raining right here in my city. It's Terence Crawford's fault. Just anything. And I get it. These guys are dug in, and I understand that. One thing I will say, they are consistent. They dug in. And, they totally ignored their own double standards and hypocrisies. They just ignored, and again, it's because of their confirmation bias. And I tell you guys, confirmation bias is only accepting information that confirms what you want to believe. So if I'm a casual and I hate a certain guy, no matter what that guy does, everything I'm going to do, I'm always going to look at him through the prism of my hatred for him, right? So, and I'm never going to be honest, and I'm never going to be truthful, because if sometimes my bias, sometimes the truth and being honest comes in the way of my bias. So if the truth and honesty comes in the way of my bias, I'm always going to reject the truth and honesty, and I'm because it doesn't confirm what I want to believe. So I'm always going to go towards my bias, even if I'm wrong. And this is what you have online. A bunch of these man fans. These man fans are something else. These man fans are and that's why I like the women. The reason why I like the women boxing fans, because the women boxing fans are nothing like the man fans. The women boxing fans, they may be fanboy of a certain fighter, that's fine, but they're nothing like these man fans. These man fans are a very, very special group of effeminized individuals. True. So a lot of people saying, "Hey man, we want to see Crawford fight Boots. We want to see him do this. We want to see him move on, or whatever the case may be." And again, I told you guys, I don't know if he can move on or not. I'm hearing this a deadline. I'm hearing different things, right? I'm not in the offices. I haven't found out any more new information than anyone else. I haven't found out anything. Everybody trying to be Twitter detectives. We trying to decipher tweets that Bud said online, and we trying to decipher tweets that Errol Spence said online. And and then you have information that's being fed to the aerosexual YouTube channels, and then you have those guys just making up shit on their own, and then you got little old me who just destroying all of this shit because this shit is just too easy for me. True. Destroying all of the narratives. I'm not going to conform. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know what I mean? These dudes is lightweight. I need some heavy artillery. This shit too light. This shit too easy for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, this shit too easy. Ain't a bunch of remedial niggas on YouTube ain't gonna. On YouTube and Twitter ain't gonna be able to fuck with me anyways. I'm a little bit too sharp for them. Anyways, why is Errol Spence forcing the Terence Crawford rematch? So I'm hearing that, hey man, this guy is really, no, he's forcing this rematch. He want the rematch and all of this stuff there. The crazy part about this is the crazy part about all of this stuff, right? I just saw a tweet not too long ago, right? And shout out to Odie Loke TV, because Odie Loke, I took a screenshot of this on Odie Loke, but I do remember Michael Benson Michael Benson did take the Twitter. I'm pivoting a little bit to Canelo. Michael Benson took the Twitter. I remember when this happened. And he said, Canelo Alvarez's next 2 fights in 2024 will reportedly still be broadcast by Showtime pay-per-view in the USA. So in the USA, hold on, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm painting a picture. So Showtime is going to be showing Canelo Alvarez. They own the rights, even though they're not doing boxing anymore. Paramount say no, they put the can on Showtime, but they say hold on now. Even though we put the can on it now, there was a deal that was made, and the way Showtime structured that deal, and the way Canelo structured this deal, and Al Hamm and them, they made sure that hey, look, you know what, you guys still have the broadcasting rights. Canelo Alvarez, a guy who is pretty much new to the PBC. I mean, he's not a conventional PBC fighter like a Tank Davis or a Roland Romero or an Errol Spence or a Deontay Wilder or the Charlos or Gary Russell Jr.'s or Danny Garcia's or Keith Thurman's. He's not a conventional. He's just there, hey man, I'm work for hire. I come over here, do 3 fights, bap, beat these guys up that you have over here.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
Beat these guys who've been hyped up to be killers by their casual fan base. Then I'm going to go about my business. You know, Canelo is I guess he's an assassin for hire, so to speak. You know what I mean? A lot of these fighters are. Terence Crawford, same thing, whatever. Hey, man, whoever got the bread, we'll go over here, work something out. After we work it out, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, bip, bip, bam, and then I'm kicking rocks. You know what I mean? So, but Showtime, it really, you know, what that told me was, damn, you know, like these guys, they are in the Canelo business. And this is how I know that Canelo is really the face of boxing. Because these other guys that you're hearing that's the face of boxing, Showtime didn't strike no deals out with those guys. They made sure, Paramount made sure, look, we finna forward, we finna make sure we still own the rights to Canelo's next 2 fights. So that's how you know that deal is directly with the network. Because the network is saying he has a network deal. We gonna make sure that's where the money's coming from, the network. But I wonder why they didn't do that for Errol Spence. They didn't do that for Gervonta Tank Davis. They didn't do that for Wilder, whoever. They didn't do that for nobody else but the boy from Mexico. Did you get what I'm saying? We gonna get into that later on. Now, according to reports, Errol Spence is hell-bent on forcing the rematch with Terence Crawford. Spence fans are split on whether they want to see the Spence rematch Terence Crawford again. They split on it, right? Now, you got the guys who put the narratives out there. They can't be against this. I'm going to tell you why. Because they put the narratives out there. And they have to ride the narrative until the wheels fall off. They got to ride the lies. They got to ride the clickbaits. They got to ride the dismersification campaign till the wheels fall off. These guys are what I like to call certified pain freaks. They just love pain. They just a gluten for pain. No matter how wrong they are, these guys, the Nick Sacks, aerosexuals fan base, like these guys, no matter how wrong they are, their ignorance, their delusion, their low IQs, because they operate on a low vibrational tone, will not allow them to accept defeat. So they have to tell themselves whatever lie, a delusion that comes from their delusional brains, they have to tell themselves whatever it takes in order to cope with the reality of the situation. These guys live in the land of Wakanda. These guys live in the land of Zamunda. These guys live in the land of Shea Butter. These guys live in anything other than reality. True. And then you have another group, they mad at Terence Crawford because, man, why he won't move on? Well, you know, if he has a contract to fight another guy and the other guy is persistent on making this shit happen because of a contract, why y'all ain't mad at him? Well, we ain't mad at him because we love him. We still hate Crawford. So no matter what, it's always going to find a way to go back to their confirmation. And I get it. I understand. I trust me. I understand. And I'm like, these are some of the lowest IQ motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. Like men, like the guys in the, bro, I ain't gonna say a lie to you, bro. Like, it's bad. It's bad. It's really, really bad, man. These niggas like Dallas Cowboy fans. You know, I don't really know. I did see the playoffs yesterday. Dallas Cowboy fans, you know, in basketball and football, when I used to watch football, you know, there was always, my cousin is a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. And boy, you know, and my barber, man, who passed away. But yeah, man, how about them Cowboys? Boy, I remember I used to drive trucks, go through Texas. Man, let me tell you something, man. Boy, them Cowboys fans, boy, there's some hell of a there's some hell of a cast.
True.
Boy, nigga, Cowboy fans, boy. One thing I say about Cowboy fans now, Cowboy fans, you may catch them somewhere fighting somewhere. Boy, Cowboy fans are some serious fanatics, and they love their Cowboys. They love their Cowboys, so you know what I mean? Yeah, they gonna be talking about the Cowboys. Yeah, and we won the Super Bowl. We won three Super Bowls in the 90s, 3 out of the 4. And we beat the Buffalo Bills twice. And then who else they beat? We beat the Buffalo Bills twice. They beat the Buffalo twice. And who else they beat in the 90s? They beat the Buffalo Bills. I forgot who else they beat in the 90s when they won the Super Bowl. Anyways, Cowboy fans know, yeah, this and that, and they gonna talk about Michael Irvin, you know, Jimmy Johnson, nigga, we had Dion, we had Prime Time, and you know, they go, so, in boxing, these are guys out of Texas, right? But not only that, because the Cowboy fans are everywhere. Cowboy fans are everywhere. I found Cowboy fans in Baltimore when I used to drive trucks. I was in Landover, Maryland one time, right? Bro, these Cowboy fans are everywhere. Everywhere you go, all throughout Florida. They got Cowboys fans here too, boy.
True.
Hey, so Errol Spence fans are like Cowboy fans. Understandably so. A lot of them from New York, but a lot of them are from Texas. So they like, you know, Cowboy fans, they live in a world of delusion sometimes. They have good teams, but they live in a world of delusion sometimes, and that's just what it is. And that fandom has come over into boxing, and it's just what it is as it relates today. Now, according to reports, as I said before, Errol Spence is hell-bent on forcing the rematch with Terence Crawford. Spence fans are split on whether they want to see Spence rematch Terence Crawford again. Crawford snatched Errol Spence's eyeball out of his face, leading, you know what I mean? He snatched his eyeball out. We know that led to him having Cadillac surgery, so they say it could be a torn retina. But it is what it is. He had Cadillac surgery, right? Cadillac. All right, anyways, Cadillac. Anyways, he snatched his eyeball out of his face, right? Leading him to having to have Cadillac surgery. I know it's called cataract, but I like to say Cadillac.
True.
6 months later, right? From broken ribs excuses to Cadillac surgery, to the Illuminati, to the Illuminati allegations, the Illuminati, I remember that one, to egg weights, to illegal hand wrap allegations, etc. Weight drain, you know, Mike Tyson edibles, he was high, and a high altitude sickness, you know, all this stuff here sound like, you know, you get what I'm saying? You already know where I'm going at with this, right? It's amazing that any Spence fans will want to see this massacre again. Because I got a guy, hold on, somebody turned me on to this guy. What is this? I found a Nick Sack. This nigga live in the land of Wakanda, like for real, like he's delusional. You know, but I think that this guy's just doing this to get subscribers and clicks and views myself. But when I hear him talk, somebody sent me a video. I sat down and listened to him for like 20 minutes. I said, this is one of these big dumb niggas, airhead niggas. And the YouTube channel is called The Boxing Outlet. This nigga here is hilarious. Like, this is this guy is slow. He is slow. This dude here is beyond delusional. Just want to look like one of these big dumb, which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Talk slow, is slow. One of them, you know, just dummies. You get what I'm saying? And no, man, and you know, and see, yeah, man, see, it's the snatch now. And then what it is now, he had the snatch, and then Errol Spence had broken ribs, and then he had the Cadillac surgery, then the Mike Tyson, like, bro, like somebody sent me a video of this guy. I finally got a chance to look at it. And my nigga, I just couldn't believe what I was listening to. I said, damn, is this nigga this dumb? This nigga is dumb.
True.
And it's typical. Same thing with the LDBC. It's the same shit. It's like it amazes me. And, you know, all of these guys are affiliated in some way, form, or fashion, right? It amazes me. I'm like, man, these guys are really, really, like, I kind of feel sorry for them now. Like, man, you know what? That's why I said I'm going to back up off of them dudes. I said I'm going to back up off of them. I kind of feel sorry for them, man, because it's like, you know, their level of delusion and low IQ-ness is next to, I'm going to just say being mental. being mental. I'll just say that, right, to be nice. Now, Terence Crawford was almost charged with murder on July the 29th for almost killing the Big Catfish in Las Vegas. For years, we have heard how Bud hasn't fought anybody. Haven't fought anybody, right? Only to have Crawford beat Spence, the guy who's supposed to be the eye collector, who ended up getting his eye collected. He beat him worse than he beat Jeff Horn. He beat him worse than he beat Shawn Porter, Mean Machine, Kell Brook, David Avanesyan. All of these guys above put up a better fight than Errol Spence.
True.
And if you were listening to my show, I told you guys, look, man, this shit gonna be easy work. I told you guys, this dude is a flat-footed Kung Fu fighter. He fights the exact same way. And I said this. Like, you ain't got to believe nothing I said. Just go back and listen to them receipts. My receipts is a motherfucker. I heard people say, yeah, man, ain't nobody thought it was going to be like that. I said, well, you wasn't listening to my channel.
True.
You wasn't listening to my channel. They don't say, didn't nobody think that but Coach Malachi. I was probably the only one that thought that shit. Anyways, my receipts will tell you. Listen to the videos on the week of the fight, 2 weeks before the fight. Listen to all those videos, and you listen to what I said. And then when I won my $3 grand, most people like, man, how you knew that shit was gonna happen? I'm like, dude, I told y'all. Had a long conversation with Bo Mac, Red. Then I say, look, man, this dude is a flat-footed Kung Fu fighter. That style ain't gonna work for him. Feet too slow, keep his head center line. Like, he fights the same way. So, anyways, now I'm hearing from the Errol Sexable YouTube channels that Crawford is afraid of rematching Errol Spence because he know what the outcome is going to be. Like, you literally can't make this shit up. Now, it went from we don't want to see the rematch to now you hear Crawford like, man, he want to move on. Oh, he want to move on because he's scared. He know the second fight. He know what the second fight going to be like. He know he going to lose.
True.
All right, so this is easy. I said, okay, so you know he gonna lose, right? So you gave 13 excuses for why Errol Spence lost. So let me get this straight. So the ribs not gonna be broken in the rematch? What about the neurological damage that he suffered? Has that miraculously healed? With the torn retina / Cadillac surgery, would he be healed from the Cadillac surgery? A lot of people say that he's damaged goods. So would he be undamaged and be the goods? Do you want Crawford he can't be on the snatched? What if Crawford get on the snatched again? Will he be able to overcome the snatched? All right, what about the hand wraps? Do you guys like to, monitor the hand wraps again? All right, well, like all of these different excuses. Will Mike Tyson edibles be involved again? What about his baby mama? Will his baby mama give him something to drink again? I'm just asking. Will Derrick James study fight film this time? Because he say he don't study fight film. So how can you get your fighter prepared to have the biggest fight of his life if you don't study the opponent that he's fighting?
True.
Will he be running the week of the fight? Because Victor Conte say he suffered from high altitude sickness. Victor gave y'all that one. Y'all took that around with it. The same Victor Conte who you said is a liar, you can't believe anything he say in one breath, but then when he give you an alley-oop to support your delusional mindset, you sit back and say, yeah, you heard what Victor Conte said. So let me get this straight. Yesterday we don't believe what Victor Conte say, but today we believe what Victor Conte say. Okay, I got it.
True.
Anyways, this shit is just too easy. Too fucking easy. Goddamn, too easy. Anyways, is Errol Spence allowing his stubbornness to blind him to the fact that he just can't beat Terence Crawford? Now, you got Terence Crawford haters who are blaming Crawford for, let's say they were the rematch, who are blaming Crawford for fighting the rematch. We don't want to see that fight. Then what the fuck can Crawford do? Why, he can do this, he can do that. Like, niggas online, I get it. You hate the dude. But you blaming him for some shit that put it this way, it's raining outside. It's Terence Crawford's fault. I ain't got no cigarettes to smoke. It's Terence Crawford's fault. Man, goddamn YouTube tripping. It's Terence Crawford's fault. My fire stick ain't working. It's Terence Crawford's fault. Man, no, it ain't the fault that this dude like to drink. He like to party. He's alcoholic. You know what I mean? He like to live life fast, and it ain't none of that. It's just everything else is on the guy that you hate because you have to confirm your bias.
True.
Now, there's a good chance that Crawford would beat Spence worse than he did the last time. I'm betting on, if that fight were to happen, I'm betting in the 7th round knockout. Should Spence force Terence Crawford to rematch him? That's the question I have. Because you guys are all over the place with this shit. When I say you guys, I'm talking about the Crawford haters. You guys are all over the place with it. So what it is? Well, what you want? Well, you know, we wanted to fight Boots, so now y'all fans of Boots now. Yeah, you want to fight Boots? Yeah, see, I was. These niggas is a motherfucker.
True.
These are some of the most remedial. That's why I like picking at them. It's fun. Like, really, I do this for my enjoyment, to be honest with you. I like picking at these dudes. These dudes is funny. Or should Errol Spence set his pride aside and leave Terence Crawford the fuck alone? If you would like to become a sponsor of today's show, send a cash app, the $ True Media Today USA. And for corporate sponsorship, send me an email directly at coach@coachmalachi.com. Let's give everybody a round of applause.
True.
Shout out to Green Eyes P for being a member for almost 2 years. She say taking over the worldwide. She say salute, coach, and happy birthday for Wednesday. All right, salute to you, sis. I appreciate that. Shout out to I'm Your Leader. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I'm Your Leader. He say salute. He say salute Ross and the Boston Outlet. He said he's hilarious. Don't take him seriously. He knows he's trolling. Yeah. No. You know what? He's funny to me. Somebody sent me his video. He's funny to me. Like that dude over there at the Boston Outlet. Yeah, he's funny. Like that dude is funny. He is funny. He's funny. He's funny in a slow kind of way. But yeah, he is funny. He's funny. I'm not gonna lie. I like him. He's entertaining. The video that I saw, he's entertaining. He's very funny. You know what I mean? Because he represents he's the true definition of a Nick sack. You get what I'm saying? He's a Nick sack. He's aerosexual. He's a Bacana nigga. And the Nick sacks with aerosexual Bacana niggas, he's not a shea butter laptop revolutionary though. He's not a shea butter, but yeah, he's funny. I like him. He is funny. And listen, don't get me wrong. It's quite a few. It's some of these Nick sacks I like because they keep me laughing. You know what I mean? They keep me. Some of them I like. You know, I don't watch their content, but I do have people send me stuff every now and then, and I'll look at what they send me. You know, if it's long, I'm not gonna look at all of it. I'll look at a little bit of it. But yeah, these guys are funny. They're hilarious to me. You get what I'm saying? I don't know why the hell Spence is trying to force his rematch. Well, I got a good idea of money. I don't know who the fuck gonna pay for it, but another thing I want to pivot to is this Showtime. I don't know. I won't know until Canelo actually have a fight in May, because I have to physically see it. I don't know how true it is, but according to Michael Benson, Showtime still own the rights to Canelo, so his next 2 fights will be on Showtime this year, Showtime pay-per-view. But I'm hearing that, and Goldilocks made a valid point, this is what's holding up everything with PBC and Amazon Prime. Because if you were to follow this, go down this rabbit hole, Amazon Prime, the reason why they didn't guarantee the PBC any money, and I don't know how true that part is, but we know the PBC don't have any guarantee. They didn't give them a budget. They say, no, you can distribute we can show your fights on our platform, but we're not giving you an annual budget like them other white folks did in the past. We're not doing that. We're a different kind of white folk over here because you have a track record of fucking the money up. So since you have a track record of fucking the money up, you know, we're a different kind of white folk over here. We're not going to make the same mistakes that those other 7 or 8, 9 or 10 guys been made before us. We're not going to do that. You can show your fights over here, but we ain't giving you a dime.
True.
But let me tell you something. But just imagine, all right, if Canelo was not a part of that Amazon equation, then it's like, oh, so wait a minute, you want us to give you an annual budget to put your fights on pay-per-view, but Canelo was not involved because Showtime kept the rights to Canelo? If that's the case, you know, because this is how you know these other guys who they were saying the face of boxing, this is how you know that shit ain't true. Like, why Amazon ain't like, okay, well, you got the face of boxing over, you got 2 faces of boxing signed to your company. Why they don't want to give y'all an annual budget when you got 2 faces of boxing or 3 faces of boxing over there? Spence supposed to be one of the faces as well, right? So I'm like, nah, you know, so like, again, I told you guys, a lot of this shit is propaganda. A lot of this shit is, you know, controlled YouTube channel. Like, just because a Bacana YouTube channel make videos repeating the same lies over and over and over and over and over again doesn't make it true. It doesn't make it true. And the proof is in the pudding. I'm like, damn, okay, so Showtime, they didn't keep the rights to Tank Davis. They didn't keep the rights to Errol Spence. They didn't say, no, man, we want to keep the rights to these guys. They kept the rights to the boy from Mexico. If this is true, I wonder why. Like, this is January. We're halfway through January. We don't have a fight schedule for Al Haymon's PBC. And from what I'm hearing, we're not going to hear anything until March. So 2 months are going to go by without us, all these other promotional outfits are putting on fights. 2 months are going to go by. Maybe some of those guys that's over there will have to fight on another or will have to fight with another promo company, network. I remember when Frank Martin, when he turned down the Shakur Stevenson fight, he said, man, I got something lined up later on. I have a big fight lined up later on in the year. Well, 2023 don't pass. He don't turn down the most money that he was ever going to get paid fighting Shakur Stevenson. And Frank Martin we don't have a sighting or have a date in sight when Frank Martin's going to fight again.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't have a when they're gonna fight again. So I'm saying Frank Martin. Still, we don't have that at all. So it's kind of like I wonder, did this guy make the wrong move? I'm pretty sure. Like, if he had a chance to do it all over again, I don't know who is advising these guys. I know Al, but bro, like, to me, at the end of the day, like, I like what Deontay Wilder's done. I see exactly what the Saudis are doing over there in Saudi Arabia. I see what the Saudis are doing. The Saudis here, they're putting on that Beterbiev and Bivol fight. Well, nothing has been guaranteed yet, but they want to put on that Beterbiev and Bivol fight. So that's light heavyweight. They're probably going to have some heavyweights fighting on that card. So, it seems like they got the money. If I'm some of these dudes, you gotta consider, man. Look, man, you better go get that Arab money. I saw goddamn Bill Haney over there in the United Arab Emirates, the UAE over there with them. I saw him over there with them. I'm like, dude, like, these dudes, y'all better be trying to get over there with the dude named what they call him? They call him the Prince Turkey. They better go over there. They better go over there and get with Prince Turkey. Prince Turkey and them look like they got that cheese.
True.
Hey, Mr. Wallace, what you say? You say the Saudis got Frank and Eddie working together? Absolutely. Like, listen, check this out. They got two promoters who hate each other. Well, really, I don't think Eddie Hearn hate anybody. He be laughing at these old dudes on social media, like these old promoters. He be laughing at them. Like, I can honestly say I've never seen Eddie Hearn get out of character, get mad, upset, yell, or just contort his face when he hear that people hate on him. Like, literally, he laughs at it and makes fun of it. Bob Arum be saying stuff, F Eddie Hearn, this and that. And Eddie Hearn be like, well, it's funny because we just literally did a fight together, and Bob, he's been promoting since the dinosaur ages, and these old guys, they drinking old powdered milk, and they don't want to just move on like it's a new day. Like you never see him. It's kind of like he troll those guys. It's kind of like he trolls them. Booger Ray Leonard get mad. And when they say, you say Hearn be killing Booger Ray. Booger Ray Leonard get mad. Talk about he want to put hands on Eddie Hearn. hey, listen. Booger Ray get mad. Say he want to put hands on Eddie Hearn. Doggone Eddie Hearn. He go in the studio and drop an album. About Booger Ray.
To this day.
Booger Ray said, yeah, goddamn it, I'll slap the shit out of him in front of everybody. And then he say that, and then Eddie Hearn go in the studio and drop a diss track.
True.
Hey, the Wakanda niggas, they hate Eddie Hearn, boy. They hate Eddie Hearn. Like, Eddie don't let nothing bothers him. He like, look, these some old dudes. Frank Warren, fish-eye fool. He's an old guy. Bob Arum is an old guy. Those pro PBC guys online. Yeah, they gonna say what they gonna say. It's funny. Yet we're still making big deals all over the world. This guy promoting all over the goddamn world. When was the last time my dog Booger Ray Leonard promoted a fight? Anybody? Can anybody tell me when the last time my dog Booger Ray promoted a fight? Anybody? Shout out to Juan Carlo, man, for becoming a member. Salute to you, fam.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Richard Perez, dropping out $2 super chat. He said by YouTube channels, you mean the LWC propaganda? I mean, if you listen to what I'm saying. Just LDBC propaganda and their affiliates. Because they have guys who are not LDBC, but they use LDBC talking points. So if you win to know, you win to know. If you win to know, you win to know. So it is what it is. Just anybody that spit that propaganda. Because all of them are on the same team as it relates to the propaganda. So, but yeah, so, I mean, it's funny. It's really funny to me. Let's get ready to drop these phone lines. We got way over shit. We got over 300 likes. So since we got over 300 likes, before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
I dropped the video today, man, talking about Baturviev. I want to show you something. See, I know my audience very well. I want to show you something, right? I don't know if you guys saw the video. I dropped the video today with Baturviev talking about, this fight with Baturviev. I dropped it this morning. And Baturviev destroys Callum Smith in 7. I spoke about, I just spoke about it, right? I just spoke about it. And, but again, as I told you guys before, Baturviev doesn't have a casual fan base. I dropped that video today. I know my audience very, very well. And, that shit ain't, I mean, it's going to get over 1,000 views, but that shit ain't even ain't nobody. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a show on probably Baturviev tomorrow. But I dropped the video today. And I know YouTube very, 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 very well. That dude Baturviev is something else. Dimitri Bivol is something else as well. I'm looking forward to seeing this fight. I want to see pretty much how things are going to work out, how things are going to plan out. This is the fight I want to see. Casuals are not going to they're not going to talk about Baturviev and Bivol when that fight happens. And the reason why is because not only casuals, but certain channels, the reason why they don't talk about certain fighters is because it doesn't. Listen, I explain the business of YouTube to you guys here. Not necessarily the business, but how this shit works. You have analytics. You study your analytics. You know what your audience is. I know which cities my audience come from. I know which countries my audience come from. I know which YouTube channels my audience watch. I know which videos my audience watch. I know all of this shit. I know how the algorithm works and everything. I understand this very, very well. Depending on what fan base you have established with your channel will determine which topics that you talk about that are going to get you the views. Do you get what I'm saying? There's certain things that's how this shit works. And I told you guys, if you are an aerosexual, I Hate Terence Crawford YouTube channel, this is why you saw guys making videos every other day, hating Crawford, or every day, 4 or 5 times a day, hating Crawford, because that's what drives them. That's what makes them money. That's how this shit works. That's what makes them money. So that's pretty much the YouTube game in a nutshell, to be fair. Me, I play copywritten music on my show and everything. I don't give a fuck, because, you know what I mean? I'm making good money outside of this YouTube shit, But it is what it is. Shout out to Perez dropping a $2 super chat. He say Bivol beat Canelo and he's still not known. Sad. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's not Bivol, this is the thing, right? This is the thing, Perez. Bivol doesn't have a casual fan base. The casuals don't really care nothing about Bivol. A lot of these guys, Perez, there are really no boxing fans on social media. It's casuals. Casuals run the day. Casuals don't like boxers. Casuals don't like the real boxers. Casuals like the popular guys. Casuals like the TikTok stuff. They like the popular guys. Shout out to CJ Robinson. He say, Coach, Prince Turkey follows you on Twitter. I don't know if he do. I don't know. I don't know if you're saying he's are you telling me he's following me? If he do, I don't know anything about it, fam. But if he is, I'm thank you for letting me know. I didn't know that. But you see what I'm saying, Richard? What it is casuals run the day on social media. So the casuals are going to always, the fighters who have a huge casual fan base, they always going to be the ones that move the needle on the internet. So depending on which part of the country you are, like if you're in the UK, if you are a UK boxing channel, the UK boxing channels, if they talk about boxers, UK boxers, or if they talk about fighters outside of the UK, they're gonna do well. Like a YouTube, like someone like a Sporting Icons. If he talk about a Beterbiev or Bivol, he's gonna get magnificent views on that. He's gonna get magnificent views on Anthony Joshua. He's gonna get magnificent views on Tyson Fury. Anything outside of the US, he's probably gonna get magnificent views on. The way social media works in the US, like most of my subscribers are American, or from the United States, right? Like I can literally tell you guys, I can tell you, you guys know me, man. I'm very transparent. I'm gonna give y'all the game. I'm always give y'all the game. The audience, my audience is, I have the age groups right here between 13 to 65 plus, male, female ratio. 70% of my audience is from the United States. Almost 12% of my audience from the United Kingdom, right? That's the reality of the situation. I know all of the countries who watch my show right here. All of them. I got Russia, Germany, Nigeria, New Zealand, Indonesia, Australia, Canada, the Philippines. United Kingdom is the second largest, and the United States is the first largest. So is the first. So how this works is that's the geography, right? So how this works is, American boxing, there's really no more boxing fans in America. A lot of guys got turned off about boxing once the Klitschko kind of took over the heavyweight division, and HBO was pushing, there was heavy Eastern European fighters. They was pushing heavy Eastern European, right? That's what they was doing, and that pretty much killed HBO, and then, of course, that killed them. So the only thing that gave them the stronghold on America was Floyd Mayweather. They used to shit on Floyd Mayweather, talk bad about him. Let him, Floyd and Larry Merchant used to have they spat publicly, and Floyd left, went to Showtime. Showtime kind of took off a little bit, and then next thing you know, HBO went to folding. So they didn't. I think HBO, they miscalculated. If they were smart, they should have did everything in their power to keep Floyd Mayweather and and stop shitting on the man, because he was the guy. He was the guy, and they didn't see it. They were trying to make Kovalev that guy. They were trying to make doggone Lomachenko that guy, and they didn't read the tea leaves. Like, dude, like y'all tried to shit with the Klitschko's. That shit didn't work. Then now you trying to force feed this, these international guys over here, and it's not going to work. And I'm just telling you my observation. That's just my observation. You don't have to agree with it, but that's just my observation on how I saw it. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to CJ dropping that $2 super chat. He said, when I followed you, it says he follows you too. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Anyways, man, y'all sitting here watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button. Riley, talk to him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
So if you study, like I studied this shit, right? If you study what moves the needle for the boxing boys, what moves the needle for Dante's Boxing Nation or IKEA TV, what moves the needle for Fanon, what moves the needle for any LDBC channel, what moves the needle for Kurt Counterpunch Boxing. Kurt has more of a European fan base, subscribership, right? He has more of a European fan base, so he's going to make more videos about Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, he'll make some Errol Spence and Crawford and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure most of his views are going to come from because his subscriber base is pretty much, if I was a guessing man, like I'm really, really good at this reading the analytics and I'm really, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how it goes, right? So if you know, if you're gonna do what works, you're gonna have to feed your sheep. That's pretty much how it works. And over here in America, like the boxing, there are no more boxing fans, hardcore boxing fans. That's what Booger Ray Leonard was talking about. Well, Booger Ray say that, hey, I can pretty much count on one hand how many hardcore boxing fans buy pay-per-views. You know, if you want to do big numbers on pay-per-view, you got to think outside the box and know how to attract the casuals. Tank Davis has a 95% casual fan base. Ryan Garcia has a 99.9% casual fan base. Rolly Romero has a 99.9% casual fan base. So, you know, Errol Spence has a 99%, probably about a 95% casual fan base. You know, Canelo has a mixture maybe. Canelo has a lot of casual fans, that is true, but Canelo has a lot of hardcore boxing fans. So he might have a mixture. Like I'm just guesstimating, but he has a mixture because, you know, they're going to buy his stuff regardless. They're going to buy his stuff regardless because it's Canelo. Now, there could be man fans of Canelo. That's a possibility. But if this is true that Showtime still own the rights to Canelo, and with Canelo Showtime pay-per-view, and with Canelo fights, he has 2 more fights with Al Heyman this year, and if those fights are going to be shown on Showtime, then that tells you everything you need to know. He is really the only face of boxing in America.
True.
I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I'm being honest with you, dog. Like, that tells you everything you need to know. They ain't talking about, well, look, dog, we want to own the rights to Tank fight. We want to own the rights to Errol Spence fight. If what Michael Benson is saying is true, this is the reality of the situation. I'm not looking at emotions. I'm not looking at how I feel. I'm saying, look, these white folks over here felt the need that we want to keep the rights to Canelo because he is a proven commodity. He is proven to always sell. No matter what. There is no smoke and mirrors with Canelo. There ain't a whole bunch of YouTube channels riding for Canelo on YouTube. Do you notice that the channels who are riding for their favorite fighter and you know, they fighters ain't doing it's not doing what the propaganda is saying that they're doing, not selling what the propaganda is saying that they're selling? I mean, I don't know. You ain't got that many pro Canelo channels that I know. I mean, pro to the point to where they ride the way the LDBC or some of these pro Errol Spence channels will ride. I'm not saying there ain't no pro Canelo channels out there. I'm not saying that not, but bro, I know about 10. I know about 10 that hate the motherfucker. They hate Canelo with a passion. They call him everything under the sun. Guess what? But he outselling all the dudes that they love.
True.
I just want to throw that out there. So what does that tell you? Anyways, when it comes to this boxing shit, man, y'all know what time it is.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Hey, what place say complexion for the protection? hey, you know what? When I hear complexion for the protection, I automatically know where y'all got that from. Dante's Boxing Nation.
True.
You see, he has the complexion for the protection. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna drop the phone lines, but I will say this before I drop the phone lines. There is some truth to some of the things that that's just my personal observation. And someone had to remind me of this. For me, this is what killed boxing in America. Our heavyweight scene died out. Once Tyson was old and retired, Holyfield old and retired, you know, Lennox Lewis laid them out to pasture for the most part. Lennox retired, the Klitschko's took over, and HBO, Roy Jones was over there. HBO, Roy Jones was over there. I think Joe Calzaghe was over there on Showtime. HBO was the company, but HBO pivoted to trying to promote. They were trying to force feed the Eastern European fighters onto the American boxing public. This is my observation. And I had forgot all about this, but me and my homeboy was at the barbershop talking about this here, man. And he was like, man, you know what, dog? You know what? I ain't been watching boxing in a while. He said, man, the only time I know what's going on in boxing is when I watch your show. I got a lot of my friends who listening to my show. Some of them are probably listening right now. Like, I keep them up on game with what's going on with boxing. Like, they are not interested in boxing anymore. Like, HBO. And this is not defecating on HBO. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But I just like, he reminded me, yeah, man, they were trying to, Lomachenko. Remember Lomachenko, they felt he was the great white hope. And Lomachenko was just a damn good fighter, but it was just so much hyperbole on Lomachenko. Triple G. They were saying crazy stuff about Triple G was better than Marvin and Hagler. Triple G would have fought Hagler. He the greatest middleweight of all time. Like they were saying some crazy shit.
True.
Hey, bro, like, nigga Hagler. Yeah, Triple G, Lomachenko. They were trying to force feed that shit on people. And then they was defecating. It's like they was defecating on Floyd. Now, again, I'm not no Flomo, but, dog, like, literally, every chance. Now, one thing I will say about Larry Merchant. Larry Merchant was consistent. He went at Roy Jones. He went at Pernell Whitaker. He went at James Likes Out Tony. He went at Floyd Mayweather. He went at Bernard Hopkins. Larry Merchant went at it. I ain't gonna say. He went at all of those guys. I will say that. He did do that. He was consistent at that. People looked at Larry Merchant. Some people looked at Larry Merchant as, man, how come he always go attacking the black fighters and all that? Like, some people felt that way. Some people felt Larry Merchant was racist and this and that. And that's fine. If that's how they felt, that's how they felt. But, people noticed that. And then it seemed like HBO was trying to force feed that shit on us, and it turned off the boxing public. So now in today's time, when Floyd became Money Mayweather, because of, Floyd Money Mayweather, he built his brand pretty good, being on Dancing with the Stars, being on WWE with the Big Show, being a part of the pop culture with Justin Bieber, being a part of the hip hop scene with 50 Cent. You get what I'm saying? So Floyd came up right when social media was taking off. And then when he left HBO and went to Showtime, they folded.
True.
They folded. And I think HBO miscalculated. Now, I'm not saying they wouldn't have folded anyways. I'm not saying that Floyd Mayweather was the reason why HBO folded. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is they probably could have stayed in the game a little longer had they not had that miscalculation. And if you look at it right now, they still talking about, I dropped a video on Beterbiev the other day. That shit ain't doing nothing. I dropped a video on Beterbiev the other day talking about the Beterbiev on the ball. That shit ain't doing nothing. You get what I'm saying? So, the way the American public works, and that's why they got behind Deontay Wilder so much. We got American heavyweight. We got one. Bomb Squad.
To this day.
Well, we got one Deontay Wilder. Now, they did kind of go wild with the hyperbole. Yeah, man, he would have knocked out Muhammad Ali. He would have knocked out George Foreman, Sonny Liston. He would have knocked out Archie Moore. He would have knocked out Tim Witherspoon. He would have knocked out doggone on Lennox Lewis. Like, they did go crazy with it. But then Deontay Wilder had a cult-like fan base. It's like a cult. He built like a cult-like following online, with LDBC. So it was always that. You get what I'm saying? He built like a cult-like following.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division.
And so Errol Spence built a cult-like following on YouTube. Deontay Wilder, Tank Davis has a cult-like following, so to speak. Not to the degree of Spence in Wilder, but he has kind of like a cult like. Ryan Garcia probably have like a little cult like following with the teeny boppers. He got the teeny boppers. He have the the TikTokers, stuff like that. Somebody like a Crawford, he ain't really got no cult like following like that. Someone like a Shakur Stevenson, they ain't really got no cult like following like that. Even a Devin Haney don't have a cult like following like that. I know Bill is trying to establish that with Dev, but I think what Bill is, I think that the YouTube channels that he's associating with is not going to do Devin Haney any justice at all. I can damn near guarantee you that. It's not going to do him any justice at all because it's like you're attaching yourself to a dead brand, a guy who guys who brand on social media is tainted. And the thing is, with Bill, what he's trying to do with Dev, it's obvious that the guys who he's rolling with and who's rolling with him, the people see that, these guys used to be pro. Like some of these channels used to be pro PBC before I dropped the lines. They used to be pro PBC, pro Wilder, this and that. Some of these channels, they're not pro PBC anymore. They're not pro Wilder. And some of them are still pro PBC, still pro Wilder, but they are together and get behind Devin Haney. So the people who watch these videos, they notice, this guy changed his position now. You can tell, they ride with Dev, or this group ride with Dev. And they know it's not, I guess it's not organic, it's not genuine. It's like these channels are trying to force feed this guy onto us. And this is what's going on. This is what I'm seeing.
Ran off on the floor twice.
You get what I'm saying?
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
Let me get ready to drop these phone lines, man. Y'all want to call the show? Y'all call the show, man. It is what it is, man.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Shout out to the Martin. Shout out to the Martin. What'd you say, fam? You say what killed boxing in America was marinating Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Though the fight did not live up to expectations. No, it ain't. Again, it's not one thing that killed boxing in America. It's not one thing. It's never just one thing, right? It's an accumulation of things. There's an accumulation of things. It's not just one thing. Of course, there's a lot of stuff. Boxing used to be shown all the time on free TV, this and that. It's not just one thing. It was a snowball effect. And it was bound to happen. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not just, that's why people want to put it on Floyd. It ain't Floyd. It wasn't Floyd's fault. It was just an accumulation of things that led up to where we at today. So I understand, based on what I'm studying, the casuals run the show. The casuals are the ones who control everything. And I think that a lot of the old outdated methods, I think once Al Heyman got in the game, started his company, with white funding, with white dollars, it was more of an isolation. But I do remember I remember how it was prior to PBC. So it was already going out the door already. It was already going out of the door. Then when the PBC came along, they just consolidated everything, closed ranks, stole all the Oscar De La Hoya fighters, him and Richard Schaefer. And, they consolidated the market. They had kept everything on their sides of the street, over marination of fights. It was like a civil war. It was like a civil war with the promotional companies. PBC, it was like, hey, we got our ball. We're not sharing. We got our ball over here. We're not sharing over here. This is our ball. This is our side of the street. And that didn't help at all. That didn't help at all. You know what I mean? So, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Max from H-Town, man. How you doing, Coach?
Max from H-Town. Talk to me, fam. I'm doing good, brother.
Oh, man. I think that the issue with the boxing fan is that, like back when Joe Louis fought and he was basically fighting for America, that was pretty much mainstream. And I think overall, when it came to boxing, like when you had guys like Muhammad Ali, that like when they kind of stood for something outside of boxing, they became very big. So I think boxing now kind of caught up to what sports like football and basketball are, meaning like most people are not fans of football. They just fans of the team and their city. So you got a lot of like, you know what I mean? Like most of those people are not hardcore football or basketball fans. It's mainstream and it represents their city or, you know what I mean? Like a team that they like, but they don't know a lot about sport. So with boxing for all these years, you had a lot of us boxing fans that would watch boxing and we knew who the David Tours was and, you know what I mean? The Coxazoos are the people that wasn't.
Bill Buche and all those guys.
Yeah, we knew who all those guys was because we liked boxing. But when the internet hit the scene and people started like the people who were fans of Pretty Boy Floyd, we didn't have to see him wearing bling and all this type of shit. Like, we didn't have to see the image of like this hip hop cool guy that was all over the place. We didn't have to see that image to be a fan of the boxing. And so I think that's what's happening now, is like boxing now is like the rest of the major sports, because it's all about who is the most, like, the closest to mainstream and popularity, and who gets themselves over in a way outside of boxing. And which, that's, like I said, that's kind of the case with a lot of the other sports, is that, like I said, most people that are fans are more so just fans of like the stuff outside of like the actual football play. They're not really fans of like the game per se. They just fans of like their team and their city. But that's all I want to say, boss.
All right, man. Shout out to Max, man. H-Town, stand up, fam. H-Town in the building. This is and shout out to the goddess, man. The goddess is in the building, man. Salute to you, sis, man. Much love. I'm so happy you're here. Shout out to the goddess, Green Eyes P. Shout out to Guillermo. Guillermo, salute, fam. The Natural. Schoolo X-Man. What's good, my brother? Passion for Beauty is in the building. Ahmed, salute, brother. Salute to my brother Ahmed. JC is in the building. Salute to you, fam. Jason Phillips, it is what it is. So yeah, so that's the thing, right? You have to appeal to a casual fan base, and there's only a few fighters that appeal to the casuals. In America, you know, with the boxing fans in America, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Errol Spence appear, you know, like those guys can't do any wrong, right? And they appeal to the casuals on social media. Now those guys. Now another thing, I will say this. Now, how you know a lot of this shit has been manufactured? Meaning these guys have manufactured popularity, manufactured cash cows. Well, my fighter is the biggest draw and he the face of boxing and this and that. You know how you know that's bullshit? Because we heard for years that some of these fighters who are popular with the casuals were doing astronomical numbers. Oh, we did 300,000-400,000 fighting such and such. Yeah, my fighter did this and that. And then it's like, okay, if that's the case, how come Showtime folded? True. I mean, the inflated, you know, the sources say numbers. Carla, hold on. The sources say numbers. Remember, Showtime stopped giving out pay-per-view numbers back in 2015. I think when Floyd had the Berto fight, when he fought Andre Berto, and that shit sold like 400,000 pay-per-view buys, that was a flop in comparison to Floyd. Then they stopped showing, they put out a statement. You know how I know? Because I have it bookmarked. They put out a statement saying, yo, man, you know, we ain't gonna be talking about pay-per-view number no more and all that stuff there. So you started hearing the sources say now, sources say we went triple platinum in the hood. Come to find out this motherfucker went triple wood. True. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
Coach, what's up? It's Corey from Texas. How you feeling?
Man, Corey from Texas. Talk to me, my brother. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, man. I'm really glad you came in this boxing thing, man, with this show, because, you know, for years, and this going off with the last caller was saying what you were saying, you know, for years, you would have to listen to 5 channels and they wouldn't talk about boxing. They talk about 5 things. And I think it's funny because even Saturday, after you talked about Better Beef, I noticed some of the Shegos and the Sag Nines, they all of a sudden had to talk about Better Beef and all that the next day when they really did.
Yeah.
But then this morning, they all over again talking about Earl Smith and that. And then obviously Java the Hutt didn't even cover the fight. And that's the stuff that drove me crazy. For years, bro. Like, seriously, for years. They would cover 5 fighters, and that's back what you're saying, like casuals run the boxing. Because it's like, for years, I was like, okay. So let's say when you started your full coach.
Nah, for real though. No, I'm gonna let you talk. I got you. Sorry about that, man. But no, you spot on, fam. You spot on now. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for example, you started in 20. What did you start? 2020 or 2021?
What's that? Talking about my channel?
The channel.
Yeah, I started my channel December 30th, 2020. I shot my first video. Okay. I shot my first video January 2021.
Okay, see, so that's what I'm saying. So let's say like in 2019, I can remember there would be like and these dudes, listen, it's like you said, these dudes would really only cover a fight if it was on PBC. Like, it would be a good fight on the Zone in 2019, and they wouldn't cover it. Like, if I'm trying to think of a good one in 2019, if it was like a Lomachenko fighting somebody or better be who was it was somebody it was maybe it was like Kovalov, Anthony Yard or something. Like they wouldn't cover it, and I'm just sitting there like, Coach is a boxing dude. He covers all boxing, and like you can't call yourself a boxing channel if you only talk about 5 fighters. Don't talk about the Better Bees fight like you've been. They had a press conference on the Zone earlier for Joshua and all that, but they talking about having that in Saudi, like you said. And it's like, how do you call yourself a boxing channel when you really only cover 5 fighters? And then they go back to the same 10 things arguing. It's like the one time your boy Bud, he cuts out Shigo and Fag 9 on Twitter, and they didn't like how it tasted. You know, so it's just like, it's crazy, man. They really are not boxing dudes, I don't think. I think they're really like, okay, like what you were saying before I called, like, okay, they're casuals. They like Pretty Boy Floyd and they like this, or they like Errol Spence. They build like a cult following, but it's like, you know, yeah, I can listen to your show and you'll say Lee Wood fought so and so and so and so, or this guy fought so, like boxing, like, but they won't say nothing about it. So it's like, you know, you're right, Coach. I don't think they're boxing guys. They're cold, but they're not really like.
And not only that, but this is the thing though, right? And this is pretty much what we have. We have fans who started YouTube channels. They're doing pretty good, and they started a cult-like following. And this is like, when I came on the scene, fam, this is why I said these guys talk all this pro-black shit, or we on code and this and that. And, you know, they don't know who Nelly Fuller is. I know these guys very well. You listen to Tariq Nasheed. You listen to Dr. Umar Johnson. You've seen a couple of hidden color. Seen a couple of hidden color DVDs, and you want to be the YouTube Huey P. Newton. I say, brother, why are you guys taking a position to attack other black fighters? If you're complaining that, man, the Mexicans, see, they support their own, they ain't like us. In one breath, you can't say that in one breath while participating in tearing down the same black fighters who you say that the reason why we formed our group on YouTube was for the black fighters. But you shitting on this black fighter because he won't give you an interview. Not only that, but you will shit on any black fighter who's not signed to a promotional company that's not even yours. And before I let you go, Corey, before I let you go, I'm gonna say this. The reason why I dropped that BFTB video on Twitter, which it went going viral, and Instagram, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I wanted to show you the ignorance of this guy and the ignorance of a lot of so-called boxing fans on YouTube, preferably the ones who follow the LDBC and Dante's Boxing Nation and stuff like that. And again, I'm not talking bad about these guys, but I'm just being honest. He said that when the PBC was formed, it was for black people. It was for people like us. It was for people like us. And we knew and we thought that, hey, we're going to get behind this company because this is a black man who started a black company for our people. And I'm like, dude, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I've never seen a memo anywhere where Al Heyman put out and say, hey, my name Al Heyman. I got an all-black company called the PBC, and I'm starting it for black folks. Nigga, this ain't FUBU, for us, by us.
Right, and that, like that, I'm gonna let you go, Coach. And it was just funny because it's just like they say these things and it makes no sense. And it's just like, so the whole time it was really about, like you said, what you say on your thing? You said you see your analytics.
Yeah, it's
it was like they saw that stuff that you said, and I'm gonna let you go, Coach. I know you guys will call. It's that analytics, like they said, you said, and they said, I'm just carrying on. I'm gonna just keep carrying this on. But there was never no serious consciousness about like a boxing dude. Like when you be breaking down the fights and you be commentating, you be saying what a right cross is. Like, do these those dudes even know what like footwork is and feints? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I see that what you're saying. But shout out to Corey, man. Texas Stand Up, man. Thank you for calling, brother. I appreciate you. Shout out to Corey, man.
Yep, peace.
So I know what somebody's saying. Somebody's saying Coach lying. That man ain't say that. Y'all say I'm lying, right? Anybody think I'm lying? No, I got the receipts. I'm the one who dropped the video. I got the receipts. So anybody think I'm lying? Don't worry about it. I got you right here. I'm finna pull it up right now. I'm finna pull it up right now. Finna. Not fixing to, I'm finna. I'm finna. I got you. I got you know I got the receipt, right? Because now I'm gonna tell you another thing. That's why I told you I was sent down here by the boxing gods. The boxing gods sent me down here specifically to blow up the false narratives. The boxing gods sent me down here with 13 commandments and a boxing criteria. You know, just like Jehovah, God in that time, you know, sent Moses down with the commandments and say, you go to Pharaoh and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. I was sent down here by the boxing guys. Shout out to Alameda. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What does that fam? He say, Coach, you ain't lying. Them Colt members turned on blue in barbershop as soon as they broke the narrative. I'm still counting about money for the Peturbia fight. I'm just calling the way I see it. I be dropping so much truth on here that they hate me, boy. They hate me with a passion. You know, but they hate me with a passion. They're like, man, this nigga don't blow. I don't blow it up the spot.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I got the receipt right here. I don't want nobody to think, oh, that nigga lying, man. See, that's what they hate about me too, because I pull up these receipts and I throw their words right back at them. I throw their words right back at them. They be mad. They won't even call the show. They were like, yeah, I hate that nigga dog. That nigga exposing the dog. He making mockery of us. He picking at us. He picking at us, man. Man, he picking at us, man. God damn, man, picking at us, man. You know, I like to call them the 99999. Wait a minute, 999. Wait, hold up, 999. Hold on, I want y'all all to hear this. I don't want nobody thinking I'm lying.
To say may not be.
I'm gonna get to that part.
Likeable.
I'm gonna get to that part.
Years and years and years, we have rode with Al Heyman. Now, what I'm about to say may not be the most likable thing. But it's going to be an honest thing because I that's my thing.
What y'all hear this?
A lot of people rode with Al Heyman because Al Heyman is black. So when we see a black man or a black king or queen on top, you know, you want to give them the immediate praises right away. You want.
Now, I'm finna blow that up right there. When you see a black man, a black king or queen on top, you want to give them the immediate praises right away. Except if his name is Terence Crawford. True. Except if his name is Anthony Joshua. True. I just want to throw that out there. Let's continue.
Then the immediate protection. You want to do that. You want to. It's innate that you want to stand on them being great, and let's make sure that that we hold them up, we uplift them, when we give them passes for all kind of things left and right. And we did that with Al Heyman.
Give them passes for all things left and right. But guess what? These same people came up with Top. Now this is the original. Anybody want to know where Top Rank Toby come from? It comes from him. He is the originator of calling Terence Crawford Top Rank Toby. This is where it comes from. Let's continue.
When Al Heyman came into boxing and created PBC, we're like, oh man, he's going to make it right. This is the same man that said he's not letting nobody touch Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. It's the same one. When are we going to hold Al accountable and say, bro, we love and respect you. You know what I'm saying? We honor the fact that you made this, and it was supposed to be for black fighters. That's what it was supposed to be. PBC was supposed to be a thing, sort of like the LDBC for, you know, black fighters to make sure they can get ahead, or fighters of less.
That nigga say, you know, this PBC was supposed to be for black fighters, sort of like the LDBC. True. See, I don't want you Nick Sachs watching this show thinking I'm making this up. See, you know what I do? The reason why you Nick Sachs don't like me, because I show you how flawed your argument is. Your argument is so flawed. And literally, I told you guys, all of these Nick Sachs, y'all need to come together and form Voltron. You can't do nothing with me. I'm too small for you niggas. Too small for the Nick Sachs YouTube channel. Like, I'm literally taking your words and showing you and feeding it back to you and showing you how stupid it is. Show me anywhere where Al Heyman, the guy who don't even show his face, ain't nobody seen this nigga in public since 2017. Show me anywhere where Al Heyman said, yeah, man, the PBC for black people, and I'm gonna make it right. And then for the revolution in Wakanda.
True.
Because these guys have they participate in the Victim Olympics. And of course, they participate in the Victim Olympics, and they come from the unconscious community. They come from Dr. Umar. They come from Sinetta TV. They come from Sarah Suit and Seti. All of these. I know where they come from because you can tell what they say, where they come from. They come from that, and they automatically thought, yeah, man, Al Heyman is this and that. Al Heyman never said that. These dudes are so dumb and so low IQ that they took the fact that Al Heyman started the PBC, stole all the Golden Boy fighters, and this is for us. Yeah, nigga, this is a mundo. We finna take over. You get what I'm saying? And anybody that ain't down with the PBC, we riding on them. But wait a minute, you just said that y'all support all black fighters and we want to get behind them and this and that, but y'all vehemently went at tear down black fighters who don't give them interviews. They call Shakur Stevenson Shakun. They call him Coon. This and that. It's like, dude, all you do is practice tearing down other black fighters in the name of we are for the black fighter.
True.
The boxing god sent me here to clean this shit up. I'm not a boxing historian like my brother Blood Boxing. My main man, who scrapbook boxing and just a lot of these guys, Ring IQ, that dude is very, very knowledgeable. Ring IQ, this and that. I know a lot about boxing. I'm not a boxing historian, but I came down here to clean this shit up. I was just having a conversation with the boxing guys yesterday. And they told me that I'm doing a magnificent job, and they think about promoting me. I came down here to clean this shit up. Came down here to give it some standards. I came down here to educate the people, hey man, this is what's going on. This is the casual market, and this is how the casual see things. The casual see things through popularity, right? The casual see things through popularity, this and that. This is how you know not to argue with certain motherfuckers. Can't argue with them. That's like caller, hold on. That's like a Hispanic guy saying, yo, man, when Golden Boy was formed, Golden Boy was for us. It was for all Hispanics. And when Oscar De La Hoya started Golden Boy, it was for the Hispanic. And we're going to look out for the Mexicans and, the Argentinians and, the Dominicans and, anything Hispanic. Yeah, that's what it's for. That's what Golden Boy started for. Oscar De La Hoya didn't put out no memo when he started Golden Boy doing that. Somebody send me a memo that Al Heyman or Floyd Mayweather, like I said before, put out saying that, the PBC is for the black fighters and this is what we did it for. I don't see that nowhere. Because how can you say that in one breath while you got a partnership? You got $900 million from an all-white hedge fund out of Kansas named Ward Ellie Reed. So the white man gonna get a black man some money to start the revolution against the white man? Make it make sense.
True.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Leo H-Town, coach.
Leo H-Town, talk to me.
Coach, is the failure that a lot of these guys have to learn on how to make money is you gotta have commercial appeal.
Yeah.
Now the reason Mike Tyson did well, not because he was black, no, because he had commercial appeal. He was on the night show and with Carson and Letterman, and he was on all these shows. He had commercial appeal, man. You from the hood, I'm from the hood. We all know that in the hood, we ain't buying boxing. We might have 5 houses out of the whole hood buying the show. Everybody else going over to those 5 houses, or we stealing it on cable, So if you want to appeal to the hood, you're appealing to the people that don't got money. So how do you expect to have outrageous numbers in sales? See, Floyd and Oscar were popular because they came at a time where patriotism was still around and the Olympics were important and everybody knew them from the Olympics. So when I say everybody, I mean everybody, white, black, Asian, every American knew them.
Yeah, because that was a sense of nationalism. The culture has changed in America today. Yeah,
and that's why they sell, because they had commercial appeal, and they had every race behind them. You know, because we from the hood, coach. You know, in the hood, we ain't buying a million pay-per-views from the hood. And these idiots thinking you only want to appeal to black or you only want to appeal to brown. It ain't going to work like that, coach. You got to appeal to everybody if you want to make the numbers. And that's why kids like Ryan Garcia, if he actually ever does something, he can make real money because he appeals to the masses. Yeah. Tank could do the same if he could get his act clean if this, you know, if he stops getting in trouble because he appeals to a lot of people. But it ain't ever going to be done again like it was done in those days because it ain't that time no more, you know? Yeah, and if you can't appeal to the masses, you ain't going to make the money. You ain't going to make the $1.5 million. Yeah, so then you got people like...
Go ahead.
Go ahead, coach.
No, you got to appeal. You got to know how to appeal to the casuals. You got to know how to. You got to know how to appeal to a lot of the casuals, and you have to. That's why I said on this show, man. Like I'm saying, today is different. These fighters got to understand how marketing works, how social media works. They have to get with the publicists to teach them, to show them how they can speak in public, and just understand how to market themselves. Like someone like me, I have my finger on the pulse when it comes to boxing on social media. I know what the fuck I'm talking. Now, I'm not a big conglomerate. I don't have Top Rank backing me financially. I don't have the money that PBC have or Matchroom. I don't have any of that. But guess what? I got the pulse on this shit.
Coach, don't be surprised if goofy-ass Rolly and Ryan do bigger numbers than Spence and Crawford did. Don't be surprised because goofy Rolly's on social media all day long getting with these kids. You know,
I got you.
So don't. All right, coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah. but that's why I showed y'all that. I showed y'all that because phone lines back. I'm sorry about that. I showed y'all that because the dude like, yeah, man, when PBC first started, this is what it was for. I'm like, who told you that?
When it comes to boxing, we got it on lock. With your host, Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
True. That's why I played that. Who told you that? Like, who told you that? Like, you dude just made this and see, now you see what it was all about. Because again, these guys are, they looking for, they made Al Haymon a deity. They deified Al Haymon. A lot of these guys probably come from fatherless homes, and he was like Martin Nash would say, they YouTube daddies, so to speak. Well, the YouTube channels are their YouTube daddies. And like the brother say, like, you're going to see the same channels. They're going to talk about the same 4 or 5 fighters because that's their fan base. They built their audience up on talking about these same 4 or 5 fighters. And I said this time and time again, when you like Blue Blood took a hit as well when he got with Amazon Prime and he went away from the I Hate Terence Crawford propaganda. And when he went away from that, remember they turned on him. He started losing subscribers. He started losing viewership when he go live, all of that. He's recovered from that now because Blue is talented. Like I say, Blue don't need LDBC. You get what I'm saying? Like he's his own brand himself, Blue Blood Sports TV. But they turned on him because those guys were programmed by their YouTube daddy. Because remember, what did I tell you guys? That group was controlling the narrative for a long time. Dante, Aki, all of those guys. Yeah, they still get a lot of views because they came up at the right time, got a whole lot of 200,000-300,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? But the little guy, the narrative has been snatched away. I came on the scene and all of them watched me. Everybody watched me. I came on the scene to drop the napalm bomb. I told y'all when I first came on the scene, I had dudes telling me, man, you got to go pledge allegiance to the LDBC. You can't be, hold on, you trying to go live, because wasn't nobody going live at 3 o'clock. So when I started going live, I just picked 3 o'clock. That was the time I'm going to go live. And I've been going live for 3 o'clock for almost 3 years. I was told, look, man, I got to get permission. You got to come on. You got to come be a part of us. We're going to attack you. We're going to call you a coon, send you some raccoon emojis. Hold on. Some raccoon emoji, this and that. And I'm like, dude, y'all fucking with the wrong guy. I'm super petty. I'm very, very talented. I am a very good marketer, and I have the gift of gab. My lyrical assault is second to none on YouTube, on the YTC. I'm like, dude, like, y'all don't know what y'all fucking with. And they ran up on the old boy, and I took care of every last one of them easily. And I did it for damn near 3 years, like just punishing their ass. Bam, bam. And how I did it was beautiful. I went up there, King. Deontay Wilder. Not because I have an issue with Wilder, but I knew that was their king. So I attacked that what they loved the most. And then Tyson Fury took care of the rest by beating their king. So that helped me with that. And then I went at their core mission statement, and I broke down how stupid it was, and I drew the parallel between how low their IQs is, confirmation bias, who they watch outside of YouTube boxing. I knew they was watching Sinetta TV. I knew they was watching Dr. Umar. I knew they was watching Tariq Nasheed, Professor Jason Black, the Sarah Suit and Seti, who is the real general. The general comes from Sarah Suit and Seti. That's who, if you know anything about the conscious community, you know in the conscious community, the general is Sarah Suit and Seti. So that's where 7-8 got his name from. He the general. Nah, you get what I'm saying? So I was so good at that shit, and I say I had to connect the dots for those who come in on the scene who just want to see boxing. And I done a great job at exposing all that shit. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good, coach? It's Tough Love Boxing.
Tough Love Boxing, talk to me. Where you calling from?
What's good with you? I'm calling Houston by way of the Bookie Down Bronx.
All right, Tough Glove, man. Calling from Houston, talk to me.
What's good? Listen, man. This is the thing. Now, I was listening to what you said about Errol Spence and Blue Blood pointing out that he had mainly a casual fan base, right? And I get that because you absolutely right? Like that is the same situation with things. But here's my thing.
You sound like you're muffled. Are you on the Bluetooth? You sound muffled.
How I sound now?
You sound a whole lot better. Go ahead.
I sound better?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my bad, coach. My bad. Listen, but the thing I wanted to say, right, is that is true. He has a lot of casuals, but the thing for me, right, is that there are a lot of channels that should know boxing. And they do know boxing, right? I know they know boxing based on certain things they say about some of the other fighters and some of the fighters they watch. But for some reason, when it comes to Errol Spence Jr., they forget all of their boxing knowledge. Now, I don't have a problem with somebody rocking with somebody because they know them personally. Maybe they from the same hometown. I'm cool with that, right? When it came to Regis and Devin Haney, I knew Devin Haney more than likely would win. That was the first prediction I did. But then at the very last minute, I went with Regis because I've been a fan of him longer. But my boxing mind knew that was an uphill battle for Regis Prograis. My thing is, right, I'm not going to fake the funk no matter how much I love a fighter. And these casuals, I don't expect them to see boxing from the perspective of anything other than a street fight because they don't know the dynamics of it. But what pisses me off is when you get these content creators who know boxing, but they purposely let their fans get misled and they feed false narratives because they're more they just want to cater to their subscriber base, which is nothing wrong with doing that, but you can't do it by feeding them lies or letting them, develop as boxing fans, not understanding the real value of boxing. Now, I feel like anybody who's looked at Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, they could have looked at the styles and said, listen, I'm going with Errol Spence. I hope he wins. But my boxing mind says it's going to be Terence Crawford, right? But they was making it seem like Terence had no shot, like he was a bum, like he was a scrub. I don't have a problem for somebody not rooting for Terence Crawford, but don't make it seem like the man has no chance. And a lot of that goes to Errol Spence because, as we can see, he leads. He's the arrowhead, right? He's the tip of the arrow when it comes to these narratives for his fans. Mm-hmm. He didn't even use any excuse. The 20+ excuses they came up with, he didn't even use none of them. Victor Conte threw him an alley-oop. He didn't even use that one. He came out and said it was cataract. So my thing is, listen, it's really hard to just put all of the blame on the casual fans. I feel like a large part of it has to go to the people that they follow that's just not being honest with them.
Yeah.
And it's only them not being honest when it comes to certain fighters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna hold you, coach. I know you got a lot of callers because it'd be hard as hell for me to get through. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate it.
Yeah, shout out to Tough Glove Boxing, man. Salute, fan. Houston, stand up. You know what the napalm bomb was, but I really exposed? I'm like, dude, if you really for black fighters and you guys are you formed your YouTube group for black fighters, why you didn't get behind all of your black fighters? Why did you split the black boxing fan base up and said you got to choose between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and you were for black fighters. Why you didn't get behind both of them? That's what you should have did. We gonna get behind both of them. Look, man, both of our black fighters getting paid, this and that. But you so tribalistic in nature, and you had so much hatred for one guy, and because you had YouTube channels that was from Texas, Black Fight Fan, BF, because they're from Texas, so we got to ride, and you pledged allegiance to that side of it, so it became a Texas thing versus everybody more so, and y'all was pushing that narrative. How can you say you were for black fighters in one breath, but then you tear down any black fighter that's not with the PBC, and particularly Terence Crawford?
True.
See, that blows you up right there. That's what y'all messed up at. Once I saw that, that's what y'all messed up at. And I saw you did it with Wilder and Anthony Joshua. That's what y'all messed up at. Your leader, 7-8, he did a terrible job. He led you guys wrong. Led you niggas off a cliff. And you created a lane for somebody like me. That's what you messed up at. Right there. If you would have just kept everything boxing like it was supposed to be, I probably would have never even started a YouTube channel. Calling, what's your name? You calling from?
What up, Coach? Y'all from Brooklyn, man.
Y'all must talk to me, fam. Brooklyn, stand up, brother.
Well, what's going on, baby? Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Hey, man.
Yo, I want to make a comment on you said earlier about how Errol Spence got a following in New York, and like I just gotta tell you that's not true at all.
No, that's what Blue Blood said. He said that was his assessment of it. And I said that I was making a reference to what he said on his video today because I was watching it at the gym, and I say maybe he made a valid point, especially with Texas, but he was saying that from what he was saying, his assessment, most of the casuals who love Spence were from New York because Spence was born in New York, and he lives in Texas, so they rode with him in Texas, and that's what he was. I guess that was his assessment of it. That's dead
wrong though. That's not true. That's not true at all. Like if you out here, if you he ain't really claiming New York like that. That's one thing, and another thing is like. He on some Texas shit, so ain't nobody claiming him like that out here. I just wanted to say that, and basically, your coach, man, I'm a type of person. I try to figure out people's angles, especially in business. You know what I'm saying? And I still can't figure out Spencer's strategy in this. Like, does you saying that he really don't want to fight? That Al Haymon never wanted to fight, which I think is true. But it's just like, where is this going? Because you have this fucking cataract shit going on, or whatever you say it is. You wait long to do it, but you still, and like, I feel like Bud is delaying his career. He's not 25, man. Like, it's just throwing a wrench in his shit. Like, what's the angle, Coach? I can't figure it out. And after you get on that, I just have one more quick question. Is there going to be a Pacquiao Mayweather fight? Because I'm seeing a bunch of shit about it. No, I'm saying like
no.
Why you laughing?
I'm laughing because I saw the same thing that you saw, and it's a joke. I think they're doing an exhibition. But go ahead. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's an exhibition. All right, so they're gonna have a little something, but it's not gonna be an official fight.
Yeah, no, sir. I think it's just gonna be an exhibition. I mean, man, come on, man. Floyd to be 47 years old this year. And I think Pacquiao is 45, so 45 or something like that. So
shit, I'm gonna watch it though. I'm curious. See, I in my mind, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't like. I know they want to get their little money and shit, but if fuck around and Floyd lose this shit, it's like a stain on his career, in my opinion. Like they wanted the slightest thing Floyd do, they still bringing up fights from fucking 15 years. Oh, he lost to Cat B on this. If he lose this shit or it's close, there's gonna be a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
But for him, I guess it's worth the money, man.
All right. Well, listen.
I'm gonna get up your line, man. Everybody calling in, man. Great show today, man. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Peace and love, man.
Yeah, man. Peace and love to my brother Yamas, man. Brooklyn, stand up, man. Where Brooklyn at? Hey, shout out to Mimi. Hey, salute to Stephen X, man, dropping out $2 super chat. He said EJ went out on this shield. He should move on. I mean, again, you got people split on it. Again, you got content creators like the Boston Outlet saying that Errol Spence, Terence Crawford is Terence Crawford is scared. He don't want to rematch Spence because he's scared. So now they flipping it. Now it's like, okay, if they rematch, oh man, the man damaged goods. He need to be fighting Boots. And if they don't want to rematch him, oh man, he don't want to rematch him because he's scared. Like, bro, they argue both sides of the coin. You know, they argue heads. When you pin them down no heads, they flip it to tails. When you pin them down no tails, they go back to heads. You can't beat them.
True.
Typical Nick Sack logic. Carla, hold on. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. We're dropping that quarter upper. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, remember the Wakanda coach said Glazier was a liar when he exposed the PBC and their fake pay-per-view numbers. Everything Rick said about the PBC has come to pass. But see, I do get that too. I get that too because, you know, Rick Glazier is a Al Heyman hater. He hates Al Heyman. So, you know, when you got somebody who is invested in hating someone, you know, didn't nobody want to believe anything he said, and then Rick Glazier's white, so he's white and, you know, hating on a black man, and so they took it personal like that. While they, you know, because in their minds, Al Heyman represented, you know, black people, and he was for attacking the white racist system, and we gonna get together, and he was there to help make sure all of the black fighters get paid and get their fair share because the white corporate boxing structure was robbing the black man and this and that. So this is what these guys created in their minds. Like literally, like that's why I say, that's why I call them Wakandas. Like it's not real. They just created something like a figment of their imagination. There was no memos that was put out by Al Heyman said that he was from Zamunda and he was here, goddamn it, to lead the revolution of Wakanda against Whitey. And I told you guys, I say there's no way that can happen when you're depending on the white man to supply you the vibranium. If you're a black businessman and all of your money is coming from white dollars, how in the hell can you lead the revolution to attack Whitey while depending on Whitey to give you money so that you can feed your fighters and feed yourself? Wait a minute now, hold on now. He used some Jedi mind trick. What type of knowledge and wisdom he kicking? God, like it messed their head up. It is what it is. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. I think there's two main reasons why the popularity of boxing is down so much. I think the heavyweight division gets too much blame. Floyd doesn't get enough blame. But the biggest reason is mainstream media. Because, you know, once upon a time, all these big-time fights, you know, they were promoted on all these morning talk shows the whole week of the fight. That's all they talked about on ESPN. But ever since those sport channels became a 24-hour thing, because remember, once upon a time, a lot of these youngsters don't remember, Sports Center used to be 3 times a day, 7 in the morning West Coast, 3 in the afternoon West Coast, and like 9 o'clock at night West Coast. You know what I mean? So you had to wait to, you know, hear what was going on, whereas nowadays it's a 24-hour thing. So they're just flooding you with the mainstream sports, and they just don't talk about boxing no more. And that's hurting it big time because, you know, your only option is to jump on YouTube and hope, you know, you come across a channel like yours and not one of these Wakanda motherfuckers that talk all this nonsense. You know, you get the lowest common denominator talking about the same 3 fighters and shitting on the ones, like you said, that are doing the most for boxing, you know. But as far as the heavyweight division, you know, Tyson, other than the exhibition with Roy Jones, he ain't had a big fight since 2002 when he fought Lennox Lewis, and, you know, Holyfield in 2003 when he fought James Toney. Other than that, there hasn't been much going on. And my theory is all those big boys, they're all going into college football. Because think about it. You know, you could be a Johnny Rice and, you know, working as a bouncer at a club, or you could devote yourself to being a lineman or even a linebacker or a tight end and you know, in football, and you could be set for life. So everybody's like, to hell with boxing. I'm going to go jump on this gravy train with football. Worst case scenario, I'll give me a lightweight, decent college education or make some, you know, contacts in the business world that I could, you know, parlay into some type of lightweight, decent career. And, you know, boxing don't offer you that. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's killing the heavyweight division.
All right, salute, man. Shout out to Mark from Oakland. Salute, fam. Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
P.D. Russell, Richmond.
P.D. Russell, would you say you from Richmond?
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia.
P.D. Russell from Richmond. Talk
Richmond,
to me,
Virginia.
man. I got
you. Yeah, so they said Bud scared now, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, I just
them motherfuckers crazy. Yeah. They crazy as hell. That's crazy. After that ass whooping like that, how the hell he scared? And you know, Spence. you know, Spence don't want that smoke for real, man.
Hey, P.D. Russell say, man, bro, like the logic, like the bro, hey, P.D. the Wakanda logic. Like, let me get this straight. I kick your ass, and I'm scared to fight you again.
Yeah, he been ready to fight since December. If your ass really wanted to fight, what the hell you gonna wait 6 months to get something done that you claim been fucked up for 3 years? Then they said the cataract shit been fucked up since Ugan. Like, what the fuck? And then, like you say about Al Heyman, if them motherfuckers even thought that Al Heyman was on some shit like that, he wouldn't have got to die. Not one brown penny from them people. Them people wouldn't have gave his ass no money.
Hey, PD, Al Heyman started the PBC with $900 million, a hedge fund from a company called Waddell and Reed. So
man, if they had one thought that his ass was on some shit like that, he wouldn't have got a brown penny. You know it. Shit.
All right, boy.
Al Heyman, he all for Al Heyman. Shit. Motherfuckers crazy, man. But I just wanted to call to say that, get them two things out there. Like, that's crazy. Keep doing your thing, coach.
Man, shout out to PD, man. Richmond, Virginia, stand up, man. Hey.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
Bro, what, listen, this is what type of Wakanda logic is this? Yeah, now, man, you fought. Now, you whooped my ass thoroughly. You beat my ass. You dropped me 3 times. You took my eyeball out. You you beat me worse than you ever beat anybody since you been boxing. And you know what, though? But you scared to run it back. True. Not only that, but you'll have dudes who suffer from confirmation bias and hate Terence Crawford, like in their minds, this is what they're thinking. Yeah, dog, he's scared. See, he know what time it was. Because he know the only reason he won that first fight, Spencer weight drain. You do know Spence said he wasn't weight drained. Oh, that's okay. He had Cadillac in his eye. Okay. He had a broke back. Okay. He had Spencer Crawford had airways. Okay. He was on that snack. Okay. He was on PEDs. Okay. Spence was high from Mike Tyson edibles. Okay. His baby mama gave something that made him sleepy. Okay. It was a clone. It really wasn't him. Okay. He had high altitude sickness. But now in the second fight, all 10 of those excuses that we made up for why he lost, all of that's gonna be gone in the second fight. That's why Crawford's scared. True. You can't make this shit up. Like, bro, you have to be a special group of stupid. And on YouTube, on the YTBC, you have a special group of stupid on YouTube. Literally. Special group of stupid. Like these dudes is, y'all remember that song by Run DMC? There's a song by Run DMC, came out in the 80s called Dumb Girl. And the way the song started out, it was like dumb, 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 dumb. Dumb. Like, these dudes is dumb. Like, they that dumb. They dumb. They have self-hatred. They are very, very ignorant. More than likely, they don't know who their fathers are. You know, they live their lives vicariously. Like, these guys are so much losers in their lives that the only way they can get a win, they have to live their life vicariously through someone who they deem is successful. True. So if Al Heyman wins, we won, cause he for us. Nigga, this ain't FUBU for us by us. Yeah, this for us. Who told you that? What you mean? Who told her that? Yeah, I would listen to the 7-8. He said that, and that's what he said. He gave us our marching orders. Listen, I ain't gonna say no names again. I ain't gonna say no names. But I have a member of the LDBC reach out to me. I ain't gonna say the brother name, and he's no longer a part of that group, right? And I heard they fell out with him and all that stuff there, and they losing members left and right. So this is what I want to say. Because I think it's only fair that I do this. If you are a member of any cult online, if you're a member of Dante's Boxing Nation, or RKTV, or the LDBC, or whatever the case may be, and this is what happened with this guy right here, right? He was on a panel with someone that was deemed the ops of the alphabet boys, right? I'm gonna be respectful. And so someone took a screenshot. Oh, I told you guys, these dudes be taking screenshots. I got a lot of people in my chat that come from the LDBC. I got moderators that come from the LDBC. And I told y'all, look now, when you over here now, you got to be careful, because if you leave any comments, there's going to be somebody that's over there, especially if you're a moderator over there. They going to screenshot this show. Ooh, doggo, 7-8, look. What's the name? There's a moderator over here in your chat, and he was over there at that whole ass, cunt, coochie ass, nigga, Coach Malachi chat. He was on that whole ass nigga chat. Yeah, he was. Yeah, let's bring him up on charges like grown ass men. Everybody in this chat is grown. We have grown men and grown women. You can watch whoever the fuck you want to watch. I don't set trip. I don't give a damn about who y'all watch or what videos y'all watch. We grown. You LDBC, I don't give a damn. You not LDBC, I don't give a damn. I don't care. Just as long as your ass act right when you over here and we have a boxing criteria, we stick to the commandments. That's it. I don't care nothing about that shit. We grown, dog. You watch what you want to watch. We're not a monolith. We're not a monolithic group of people. Yeah, man, yeah, dog, what you doing over there with the ops? Why you was over there? And you got a rich too? Oh, hell no, dog. And you a member? You a paying member? Why are you over there with the ops? True. You know we don't like that whole ass nigga called Malachi Williams. Why are you over there? We bringing you up on charges. Like, literally, they brought this dude up on charges, dog. I swear to God. I'm dead ass serious. It's one person know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say no names again. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, but this is the truth. They kicked him out. He ain't with him no more. And he was confronted because he was on somebody else's channel that didn't like the group. And this is what I tell you guys, like, when you're a part of a group, like, dude, we not no monolith. Everybody gotta think the same. If I like them, you got to like them. If I hate them, you got to hate them. If I go to the left, you got to go to the left. If I go to the right, you got to go to the right. If I like pork chops, you got to like pork chops. If I eat a whole head cheese sandwich, you got to eat a whole head cheese sandwich. You get what I'm saying? And, and the only time you can go live is when I tell you when you can go live. This the time that's allocated for you to go live. And this is the message that we gonna spit today. I'm making an I Hate Terence Crawford video. You gotta make a I Hate Terence Crawford video. I'm making a doggone Drop the Addy video. You gotta make a Drop the Addy video. And they get their orders and everybody fall in line. True. Boxing guards say, you know what, man, enough of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Shout out to Cooking with Sir C. The boxing guards came along. They say, look, coach. I said, yeah, what's up, baby? They said, look, we want to send you down to the earth, and we want you to handle this. Take care of this lightweight. Take care, handle that lightweight that's going on down there. Listen, there's a group of Wakandas that created a false reality in their mind, and they're spreading this shit. And then you got people who coming on, who actually go on YouTube and they want to look up boxing, and like the brother said, Tough Glove Boxing. You know what? Like the brother say, they look up. they don't hear what to find boxing. They find one of these Wakanda nigga YouTube channels, and they take on the persona of the content creator. So he hate him, and yeah, now I'm a member of this here, boy. Facts. You know what I mean? Facts. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't think like us, we gonna attack you, call you cool. We sending gun emojis. We got shooters. You better not come to the fight. Yeah, you nigga, you know what time it is over here. And I'm sitting there like, Okay, all right, this shit ain't. Okay, 1 + 1 = 2. All right. 2 + 2 = 4. 4 + 4 = 8. You know what I mean? 8 + 8 = 16. 16 + 16 = 32. 32 + 32 = 64. Like, what's the problem? Like, what's wrong with these niggas? Like, what's wrong with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I don't get it. Okay, Nick said, what's 1 + 1? What you mean what 1 + 1? Everybody know 1 + 1 is 3.
True.
What kind of dumbass question that is? Anyway, shout out to Allen Maddox. Okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, shout out to G5, man. The Jessica's in the building. Hitman 42. He say, shout out to Brady 12. He say, Ace Money channel be cracking me up. Listen, Ace Money is him. Listen, him and his whole crew, his subscriber, them are some of like, you don't get no dumber than Ace Money. He might be the dumbest. Like Ace Money, him and his panel, his subscriber, like them, they young and dumb. Ace Money about 35, 36 years old. That nigga still live with his mama. That nigga still live with his mama. Nigga, come to Memphis. What he told Ace Money threatened me about 2 years ago. He say, I got shooters, homie. Nigga say he got shooters. From his mama house. Nigga, I got shooters, homie. He had, listen, check this out. This is a true story. I gotta say this, right? This is a true story. I was on Lady Shan's channel one time, right? I mean, me and her don't talk anymore, but that's fine. But I was on Lady Shan's channel one time, right? And she had Ace Money on there and this and that. And I was going to war with Tyson Fury fans at the time. I had a bunch of Tyson Fury fans. They were saying I was racist, against whites, this and that, and yada, 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 yada. And at this time, Ace Money, I think he was, I'm Mr. DAZN. He was Mr. DAZN at that time. First, when he came out, he was LDBC. He used to be on there with Fred Barbershop Conversation. He was LDBC. Now, Ace Money is mentally unstable. I think that's obvious. He don't threaten everybody on YouTube, and ain't did nothing to nobody. So you know he was LDBC. There's some old videos out there with him and on Fred Barbershop Conversation. I got some ether I was gonna drop on him to destroy him, but I held back, and I'm kind of glad I did. I still got it. It's too easy. It's like these guys make this shit too easy for me. And then he became I'm Team Haney. He's Devin Haney, baby. Then it was I'm Team Takeover, baby. Like he jumped from one. 1 minute he DAZN, 1 minute he LDBC. Next minute he DAZN. Next minute he Devin Haney. Next minute doggone he Tank. Next minute he Tyson Fury. He was Tyson Fury at this time, right? Next minute he like this dude don't jump. He jump on more dicks than a prostitute.
True.
So we got an argument. I got out of character. I'm not gonna lie. I got out of character like a fool. And nigga, shut up, nigga. I got shooters. You's a bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? Come to Memphis. Come to Memphis. Come to Memphis. I got shooters, homie. He had his little brother behind him. He had his little brother behind him. His little brother had his hand over his face like this here, and he was waving his arm like this. Yeah.
You can't make this shit up. True.
Hey, when the debate argument was over with, right? I thought about it, right? I felt so damn stupid. I said, how did I let her? I'm a street dude. I didn't know how this internet shit go. Like, I didn't really know how it go, right? Now I know how it go. Like, this is how this go. You gonna be a bitch ass nigga. I got shooters. And when I see you, they gonna talk tough as hell, right? But you ain't gonna never see these guys anywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, nigga. Okay, so let me get this straight. I supposed to buy me a plane ticket. Yeah, nigga, okay, yeah, come to Memphis. Okay, nigga, I'm finna come to Memphis right now, dog. Hold on. I'm on the internet right now, dog. I'm finna fly, dog, I'm on Spirit. Nigga, I'm finna catch a Spirit flight to Memphis right now. Nigga, when I get there, you gonna come pick me up. That's what I want you to do. You gonna come pick me up, drive me to the destination where I'm gonna whoop your ass. And then when I get to whooping your ass, you gonna drive me back to Memphis airport, and I'm gonna fly back to Tampa.
True.
Yeah, nigga, I swear to God, nigga, when I see, I'm gonna slap you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Nigga, like these dudes be tough as hell. Yeah, nigga, drop the Addy. I'm gonna be out there. I said, let me get this straight. If I drop the Addy, how you gonna get here? You gonna drive or fly? Yeah, nigga, we coming. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the Addy. You gonna come all the way to Tampa, and for what? For what again? So you wanna do something to me, not because I done something to you, but you wanna do something to me because you don't like my opinion of your fighter? Yeah, nigga, I don't like what you say about my fighter. Drop the addy. Okay, so you gonna come over here and then we'll do what again? Do you know how stupid this sound? You know how stupid this sound? Yeah, Mimi, what's up, Mimi? Yeah, what's up? Drop the addy. I'm coming over there right now. I got shooters, this and that. Mimi gonna be sent home like, okay, I hope this dumb ass nigga ain't finna. He finna come over here for real? Okay, yeah, come on, we waiting on you. Like how you think that's gonna turn out? That's what I wanna know. To all of the Nick Sacks out there, how you think that's gonna turn out? Have you really thought about this? Nigga ain't got no money, bro. Like, how this gonna turn out? You selling Nick Sacks in the hood, going to half on a Nick Sack smoke, putting $2.50 on Reggie. You ain't paid your mama back her $50 that you borrowed. Your baby, you're sleeping on your baby mama rental center furniture at the Section 8 apartment where y'all living at. Like, how you think this is gonna work out? Dude, you don't threaten 20 niggas. Drew Titan, BL, H Money, 7-8, y'all don't threaten 20, 30, 40, 50 niggas since y'all been on YouTube. How many people have you done something to? Zero. You ain't done nothing to nobody. Nothing, like literally nothing has happened. I mean, am I making this up, or is it just me? I'm just saying, is it just me? Nothing has happened to nobody. Hey, shout out to Rebel Light Boxing, man. It is what it is. Let me get this super chat out of the way. Shout out to Ali Medows. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He say Ross crazy ass over there. The Boston outlet funny as hell. But dude is delusional. Ross' whole platform is built on Bud hate. I gotta look at some more of his videos. But he's funny though. I'm not gonna lie. I like that dude. I like him. I mean, he's slow and he's a Nick Sack. He's a Wakanda nigga. He's a Bud hater, but he's funny. He is funny. Shout out to Raphael. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Bud came out and said, I told him I'm not letting anyone touch this fight. Dude roasted him by saying, who's the hedge fund? Can't win with the Wakanda. Yeah, I mean, you know. It is what it is, man. Hey, shout out to Ali Medows. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said E-Money still broke. Never did make it to Nebraska. I think he's still in New York. No, that was Money B. That was the dude. He said his name was Money B from Brooklyn. Yeah, he said he said I called the feds on him because he said the feds came to his house. He called back 2 weeks later, apologizing, talking about, yeah, man, you know, man, you ain't have to put the feds over, man. You know, I'm sorry, man. And man, I'm sorry, man. You know, I'm you know, man, I got a single, you know, I'm a single mother. I stay with my single mom. I don't know who my dad is, man. I was just mad because I ain't like what you said about Al Heyman, man. I ain't got no money, man. I'm broke, man, this and that. And I'm like, dude, what you talking about? Yeah, man, you put the feds on me, man. He said I put the feds on him. And I'm like, dude, I ain't about to put no feds on you. I didn't take you serious, nigga. You can't be online threatening people online. And, you know, I don't know if the feds came to his house or not because he said, I'm going to show you the video when they came to my house. I still ain't seen no video. But I'm like, dude, you can't be online threatening motherfuckers. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm going to kill you, nigga. I'm going to put the magnum to your head. I'm going to shoot you, nigga. I'm just what I'm going to do, this and that, yada, 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 yada. Like, dude, like, you do know law enforcement listen to social media. If that's what happened. Again, I don't know if what happened or not. You know what I'm saying? But like you do, like niggas be telling on themselves, holler about somebody snitched on them. True. He said, I think he's still in New York with that broke down bucket, trying to panhandle gas. He should have called $1 Bill. Man, these dudes is crazy. Shout out to Swift. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said, you're wrong there, coach. He said, something was done to me. I got a parking ticket here in Brooklyn. He said he got a parking ticket in Brooklyn.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Man, listen. I be watching these damn idiots on YouTube, on Instagram. Niggas around here, bro. I swear to God, I saw a video. Dude did an IG live where he was riding around, showing his face, shooting at what he called the ops. Yeah, nigga, I'm about that life, nigga. Oh, yeah, nigga, you know, dude, you literally on live showing that you shoot that motherfucker. And then guess what? He got caught. He went to jail. He had the nerve to say, man, somebody set me up. Somebody told on me. True. Shout out to Miss Connie Stevens. Dude, you literally told on yourself. You got thousands of people listening to you. You told on yourself. Yeah, nigga, somebody told on me. Dude, you literally did this in front of 55 witnesses. You got cameras everywhere. Your phone is a tracking device. Your cell phone is a tracking device. I hope you guys know that, right? Your cell phone is a tracking device. You got your phone on you, they can track anywhere you're at. Even if you have your phone off, they can still hear your phone. You know, like literally, the technology is like that, right? Like literally, dude, like, nigga, you told on yourself. Yeah, nigga, somebody snitched on me. Yeah, guess what, dog? I know who snitched on you. Who it is? We finna go get him. Yourself. True. I was watching, I'm watching the Young Thug trial, right? Young Thug out in Atlanta, right? The lady, the prosecutor, she said that, social media is law enforcement's biggest ally in solving crimes. She said because of social media, she said we're able to solve so many crimes because these dumb rappers and these dumb criminals, they literally be telling on themselves. Hey, listen, they literally be telling on themselves. I forgot the lady name. Yeah, hey, shout out to Tough Gloves. Hey, they do literally be telling on themselves. Yeah, nigga, see, what's up? Yeah, we finna go get that nigga now. Yeah, you finna go get him now. Yeah, what time y'all going? Yeah, we finna go at about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock tonight, we gonna slide. Y'all gonna slide at 8 o'clock? How many people with you? It's 4 of us. 4 of y'all, who it is? It's me, Man, Pookie, and Ray. You, Man, Pookie, and Ray? Yeah, what your name is? My name Lil Shotgun. So Lil Shotgun, Pookie, Man, Ray. Yeah, what you got? Yeah, man, listen. I got that stick with the switch on it. I got a stick with the switch. Man, got the doggone AK with the extendo clip. My other homeboy, he got a switch on the 9 with the extendo clip. And doggone Pookie, you know, Pookie got a extendo clip too. He got that 40 Glock. Okay, yeah. How y'all getting there? 1972 deuce and a quarter, right? We got a 1972 deuce and a quarter. What's the license plate? License plate J78YSM. Okay, J78YSM. Okay, yeah. What time y'all coming again? We coming at 8 o'clock with the sticks with the stendo clip. Nigga done went over there, committed the crime. By the time they got back home, police sitting there waiting on them, locking them up. Man, somebody told on us, dog. True. What? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. Yeah, I'm a real nigga. I'm on some real nigga shit. You on a real nigga shit, huh? Real nigga, huh? Oh, you a real nigga? All right. You're a real nigga. Okay, real nigga. All right. Yeah, God damn, what a nigga dumber than a motherfucker. That nigga dumber than a motherfucker, bro. So, your favorite YouTube channels, they pander to these low IQ guys. They pander to these guys. They know these dudes is dumb. They know they very, very easy to fool and deceive. Hey, shout out to doggone New Country. What's going on, fam? Country, what's happening? Hey, rah! Pew, rah! I'm like, okay, all right, listen. Hey, Country, check this out, dog. This some real shit. When I tell you guys I have been threatened, I have been shot with every gun emoji in the country since I've been on YouTube. I've been shot with Memphis, Tennessee gun emojis, H-Money. I've been shot with a whole lot of Texas gun emojis, dudes who support Errol Spence. I got shot with a couple of gun emojis over there. I got shot with some gun emojis from New York. Money B from Brooklyn. He say he from Brooklyn. I don't know if he's from Brooklyn or not. Got shot with some gun emojis there. This nigga was so mad. Dog, this nigga was so mad that he called my show 8 times. And I dropped his phone number in the chat. And everybody started calling his number. Then he called back. Nigga, why bitch ass nigga, why you got people calling my number? Why you gave my number out? Because anybody, I had dropped his phone number in the chat. Why you gave my number out? I'm gonna put your body in the dirt. Like this dude was so in love with Errol Spence. He was so in love with Errol. And you could tell he was a young guy. You could tell he was a young kid, probably about in his 20s. He was so in love with Errol Spence. He called me 8 times. That's how upset he was. This is what you're dealing with. Like, bro, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. Bro, this what you nigga 8. I'm talking about 8 times back to back to back to back to back. Call back 2 weeks later, yo, man, I'm broke, man. I ain't got no money, man. I was there talking, dog, man. My mama, man, they big though. I ain't got no money, dog, man. I'm just a black man. I'm just a young black male who ain't got no father. Like all this, cause I had Rick Glazer on the show at the time. And he called back, bro. It was hilarious. This is what you're dealing with. People who follow the LDBC, they're that guy. There's nobody intelligent over there. It's a bunch of goddamn fools. Bunch of idiots. And it's like, so the boxing guys sit me down here. All right, coach. Yes, boxing guys. We need you to, listen, we need to clean up on aisle 7. There's a mess on aisle 7. We need you to go down to planet Earth, and we need you to handle this on YouTube. I'm like, boxing guys, you sure? Yes, I'm sure. If anybody can do it, you can do it. We got you. Listen. We're gonna give you some commandments. We're gonna send you down here with the 13 commandments, right? 13 commandments etched in stone. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean. Have the boxing criteria. Hold on, guys. Hold on, check them out. You know what I mean? Though you have my boxing, have my boxing criteria. Oh, hold on, guys. Like, bro, like this is hilarious. I love this shit. I do. I love this shit. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to check my email. Trying to check my email. I'll call her. What's your name when you call her from? Call her. What's your name when you call her from? Going once? Going twice? Call her. He said nothing. Gone. All right, man. Like, bro, like this is like, you know what I mean? You know, it is what it is. Shout out to Julio Guzman. He said, ooh, the water is warm. He said, this dude calling back as we speak. Bro, I'm like, bro, it's just, bro, like, this is just, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love trolling these dudes. Like, this is what I do. Anybody who been following me long enough know I love to troll these dudes. I love trolling these dudes. It's funny. And I have a kick out of it, right? And I'm like, is this nigga? Yeah, nigga, I'm tired of you. Don't be trolling. He called, listen, he called back. Yo, man, I'm sorry. The nigga called back crying. Yo, man, I'm sorry, man. I just ain't like what you was saying about Errol Spence, man. You was showing videos of him kissing Yellow Beezy, man. And you was insinuating, man, so he was kissing Yellow Beezy, man. And you was showing videos of him running to the bed, falling down, moaning. Baby, oh my goodness. Oh, you showing that video there, man. And I just ain't like it, dog. And, I'm just saying, man. And, I'm from New York. I said, you from New York? You ride with Texas like that? Yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, dude, this nigga was crying, dog. I swear to God, he was crying, dog. The nigga called back 2 weeks later. The nigga was crying. I think he said he was 23 years old. He said, I'm a 23-year-old black man. He was 23 years old. That's how you know. Anytime you're receiving gun emojis, somebody threatening you, it's a young dude. I refuse to believe. You ain't gonna see too many older cats doing that. The older cats are silly. They are dumb. But when you see that, they're in their 20s and 30s. They're in their 20s and 30s. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my sister Ebony. Ebony, what's going on, sis? What's going on? Hey, shout out to Schoolo. He said, I remember that love yesterday, coach. You said you remember that like it was yesterday. Yeah, the nigga was crying. I said, damn, this nigga crying. Like, I didn't know whether to feel sorry for him. I said, man, I told him, man, I don't want to hear that motherfucking bullshit, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. You ain't get no sympathy for me. But I didn't know whether, then when the show was over with, I said, damn, I kind of feel sorry for Buddy, man. Maybe I need to call him. Hold on. I kind of feel sorry for him. Maybe I need to call him back and just comfort him. Look here, man. It's okay, man. Look here, man. I'm sorry. What did I say? Yeah, man, I just don't like what you say about Errol, man. But, dude, do you know him? No, man. I ain't never met him before in my life. So let me get this straight. You was willing to throw it all away? You was willing to crash out? Bring some guys with you to try to do something like you was willing to do all that. Man, I ain't got no money, man. I'm broke, man. I ain't got no money, man. Like, dude, like literally, like, do you? Okay. Let's just think this through. Let's think this through. So, was Errol Spence going to bond you out of jail? Was Errol Spence going to pay for your funeral arrangements? Was it? Because that's more than likely what was going to happen. Was he going to pay for your funeral arrangement? No, I'm just saying, man. I just don't let me do that, man. Because man. Oh, I'm just 23 years old, man. Somebody said, y'all don't understand, dog. Like, and I'm like, this. What's this? Oh my God. Hey, Diddy said, hold on, Diddy said, yeah, man, so I be listening. After what he said, he listened to. I think he said he listened to what's the crazy nigga out of Chicago name? What the crazy Southpaw? Yeah, man, Southpaw be threatening people all the time. Don't nobody do nothing to him. Hey, I said you listen to South. Yeah, I be over there in Southpaw. He come from Southpaw.
True.
Oh my God.
True.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. This you know what? This gets stressful sometimes. Hey, shout out to Ed. Hey, Jamie, salute to Jamie. Jamie, this gets stressful sometimes. I say, God damn, man, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, these dudes just say anything. Niggas be telling, like, these niggas be telling on they self, dog. I watch a whole lot of content, right? I watch a whole lot of content from different, like, platforms and stuff like that. These dudes just tell on they self. Yeah, man, somebody snitched on me. Dude, you literally told on yourself. I did? Yeah, you did. The other people were listening. For real? Yeah. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Neville. It's D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me, fam.
Damn, Coach, I'm having a bad day, man. A bad day.
Yeah.
My boys lost, man. They got their ass whooped.
Man, but D-Block,
yeah,
D-Block, man. Listen, man. You Dallas Cowboy fans. We know how delusional y'all can be. I've been dealing with y'all a long time, since the 90s. That's when I used to watch football a lot, all the way up until I started boxing. But listen, man, you know the Cowboys. Y'all are a good regular season team. In the regular season, y'all look like the greatest football team in the history of football. But when the playoffs start, y'all go back to normal.
True.
And y'all do listen. You know what? Let me tell you something before I let you talk. You Cowboy fans, you know what you remind me of, D-Block? Do you remember the cartoon Charlie Brown?
Yeah, I remember Charlie Brown.
Remember Lucy? She used to always hold the football. And she said, hey, Chuck, come on, Chuck. Let's come kick this field goal. And then Charlie Brown be like, no, Lucy, every time I run to kick the field goal, you pull the ball back and I miss and I do 3 flips in the air, a somersault, and land on my back. Oh, come on, Chuck. You can do it this time. I promise you, I won't move the football. And every time Charlie Brown fall for the banana in the tailpipe, he go kick the football. Lucy move the football out the way. He kick, miss, do a somersault in the air, land on his back. That is a perfect description of you Cowboys fans. What say you?
I think you're right, man. It's a sad day in Dallas, man. It's like they killed somebody, man. You know what I mean? We were so hopeful, Coach. I thought this was it. This was the year. The only chance was the 49ers. I was like, we're going to find a way, man. Just like the 1991 Cowboys when they beat the 49ers and nobody thought they were going to win. But, God damn, I hate this shit, man. Ryan Garcia with Sam Davis all over again.
Yeah, D-Block, I'm not here to lick your wounds right now. The Cowboys lost.
I know.
You gotta suffer.
Bad,
you gotta suffer through that yourself. I can't nothing about that. But anyways, come on, D-Block, because you got 2 minutes and 30 seconds now. 2:30 now.
I know. Hey, Coach, I want to tell you nothing but a marvelous show, man. Thank you so much for listening to me, knowing that I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Hopefully your Tampa Bay Buccaneers do something tonight, and hopefully they whoop that Eagles' ass. But I want to give it like this, man. I want to give a big shout out to the Saudis. They making fights happen, Coach. Did you see that? Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn, they said the Saudis were saying, hey, we're gonna make sure y'all do a 5-on-5 fight, and we're gonna sponsor that shit. They are making things happen. So, Coach, can we stop saying thank Al Heyman and we can start a new one? It's called, and I want to thank the Saudis because they're making shit happen, Coach. D-Block,
I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman.
Now we still gotta thank Al Heyman. We gotta thank Al. We gotta thank Al now. We gotta thank Al. We have to. That's a must. Al Heyman is, you know, he's a deity. We have deified Al Heyman. He's a deity. He's here to make it right. He's here to take white dollars, bang against the white man, and look out for all black fighters and take Whitey down. That's what he's here for. And we gotta support that.
Okay. Well, we'll support that for right now. I'm gonna let it go like this. Coach, if you ever find out anything about Amazon Prime, please let us know. Cause the clock is ticking, man. 2024 looks like it's gonna be a short year. D Block, D Town, D D
Block. Hey. That's why I let you guys see this now. If there's any truth or validity to Showtime holding the rights, owning the rights to Canelo's next 2 fights, my question is, damn, so if you're Amazon Prime, you can't get an annual budget from me for your fighters. When I've spoken to all of the people, I looked at all of your references. I spoke to Fox. I spoke to Paramount. I spoke to Waddell and Reed, who is now owned by Macquarie. Macquarie bought out Waddell and Reed. It's a company out of Australia. It's an Australian company. They sued Al Heyman as well. You got all these different people who you got money from, different networks, NBC, CBS, all that stuff there, and all of them have spoken ill against you. All of them have spoken ill against you. So we're not going to give you an annual budget. But now you're trying to tell me we can't get Canelo? No, man. Showtime held the rights to Canelo. So that was very, very smart. So you want me to give you an annual budget for what? You ain't got nobody over there like what big fights you gonna make over there? Like you can't. They wouldn't give you an annual budget for Tank Davis. They're like, man, they didn't give you an annual budget for Errol Spence. We know they didn't give you one for Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder over there with the Saudis now. Him and Shelly Finkel. So Amazon like shit. If we can't get the real, that's how you know. That's how you know Canelo was the real face of boxing. That's how you know he's the real face of boxing in America. In America, they're like, man, look here, man. Like, yeah, when they we ain't finna get y'all no goddamn money. We ain't finna get you no money for what? No, man, look here, we can't get Canelo. No, man, you can't Canelo over there with Showtime. All right, don't worry about it then, baby boy. I tell you what, you can show your fights on our network, but you gonna have to put your own money up. Cause this is strange, dog. Like, this is January. January is almost over with. So I hear so when guys tell me, and again, this ain't no shot at Tank Davis fans, but dude, like I'm telling you, a lot of this shit is just manufactured. You did the anomaly fight. You did the anomaly fight with Ryan Garcia, but outside of the anomaly, the reality is this guy's not what you guys were saying he was from a pay-per-view standpoint. Because Booker Ray was like, he's a pay-per-view star. He's not a pay-per-view star. You get what I'm saying? Because he's not. You get what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, that's just not true. It sounds good from YouTube channels and stuff like that. It sounds good, but the reality of the situation, Amazon ain't giving these niggas giving Al Heyman an annual budget, and Showtime kept the rights to Canelo's next 2 fights. So why, like you would think that you would have some pieces. Yeah, see, I got Spence, I got Errol Spence over here, Big Ben. I got the fighter formerly known as Tank Davis. Deontay Wilder, he went overseas. I got Keith Thurman. I got what do you have? What do you have to entice me to get an annual budget out of me? Let's see, I got Tank. Okay, you got Tank. Who else you got? Cause he got to fight somebody. Let's see, I got Errol Spence. Oh, you mean the guy that y'all say that's damaged goods that you ain't want to make the Crawford fight with? Okay, all right. I got Danny Garcia. You got Danny Garcia. Who else you got? I got Frank Martin. You got Frank Martin. Okay, cool. All right, who else you got? Oh shit, God damn, who else I got? I got Super Del Matias. That dude ain't got a fan base. All right, who else you got? I would say Terence Crawford, but we don't like that nigga there. He ain't really know. We just got him for a rematch, so I don't know what's going on with that. Terence Crawford? Nah, that ain't working either. Okay, shit. Who else we got? Who else we got? Shit. Who else we got? Hold on. We got Rolly Romero. Oh, you mean crayon eating Rolly Romero, sir? Yeah, crayon eating Rolly Romero. You mean the one who got the tangerine orange Fugatti? Yeah, we got him. Okay, well, that's not enough to move the needle. Like, bro, like. What's going to entice Jeff Bezos to give Wakanda money, an annual budget? And Canelo was not a part of the equation. Do you get what I'm saying? Kelly Boxing, shout out to La Jessica. Canelo is not a part of the equation. What you mean Canelo ain't part of it? What you mean Canelo ain't part of the equation? How much you want? Yeah, we need about $100 million. $100 million and it don't include Canelo?
True.
Hey, we got Big Rolo. Hey, Rolo. So Rolo ain't enough to move the needle. Okay, so what fights can you give us? Let's see. I can give you Tank versus Hector. I can give you Tank versus Esau Cruz rematch. Nah, sir, that's not gonna move the needle right there. What else you can give us? Well, Rolly Romero is a champion at doggone 140. I can have Tank move up to 140 and give you that fight. Nah, that's not enough to get that money out of our pocket. What else you got? Oh, okay. We got Spence. We got the big fish. You mean the one that just had Cadillac surgery? The one that got the brakes beat off of him July 29th? Yeah, we got him. Okay, cool. Nah, that ain't gonna work neither. What else you got? God damn. Like it go to getting thin. It go to getting real thin, dog.
True.
Hey, boy, it go to getting real thin. Hey, P.D. Russell, what you saying, fam? He say outside of Canelo, not a damn thing. Bruh, outside of Canelo, it ain't nothing there.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Canelo. Just imagine hating Canelo so hard, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. You hate Canelo, I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? But he is the main piece. He's the main piece over there. Like you listen, let me tell you something. If Al Heyman was what I got to play this again. Because this is too funny. I want you guys, because some of you guys might have been late. Like this is too funny. I have to play this again because I need you to understand the psychology of what you're dealing with. This is a Nick Sack. This is Nick Sack 101 right here. This is how a Nick Sack thing. Hold on. I got something for y'all now. I showed you this the other day. I got some great breaking news. I broke this news here first, right? Y'all heard this here first. Breaking news. There has been a boxing schedule that has been put out from my good brother Al Heyman, my boss. There has been a schedule put out from Al Heyman. Breaking news. And there was a fight, a non-pay-per-view fight that was put on Amazon Prime. I think I showed you guys this already. With Amazon Prime, I showed you guys that this was a non-pay-per-view fight. And if we continue to get fights like this that our good brother Al Heyman put on, and we continue to get fights like this, I promise you guys, I think everything's going to be okay.
True.
Right here, guys, I'm finna show y'all something right here. This has been the first fight. Y'all please share this. I think things are looking up. There you go right there, boy. Ooh, Amazon Prime, PBC. 2 slick black fighters. Ooh, loud hammers, boy. They throwing hands, boy. Loud hammers, they throwing hands. A little bit of MMA mixed up with it. They throw, loud hammers, boy. Goddamn, boy. He got him on the ground. Nigga, get up, nigga. I'm throwing these paws on you, boy. Boy, on top, I'm throwing these bolo, boy. I ain't even playing with him, boy. Finna get on up, nigga. Get up. Oh, he went up under me. Lord. He finna slam me. Lord. He slammed him on, Lord. Goddamn, boy. PBC, nigga, forever, nigga. Trying to tell you, boy. They will be doing, boy. Amazon Prime, we ain't playing with this shit, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Al Heyman put on the best fights, but don't nobody put on a fight like a PBC fight, boy. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Now, y'all seen that there. That's the first fight. Just want to let y'all know that now, just to give y'all some encouragement.
True.
Yeah, but that's the first one there. And I'm just telling y'all right now, but we finna set it off, boy. We finna set it off for 2024. And guess what? That happened at Amazon, and that happened in the Amazon warehouse. Not only are we gonna get PBC on Amazon Prime, but we're gonna get fights at Amazon Prime's facilities.
True.
Hey, Roland Curtis, he said, hey, fight at Amazon shipping, dog. Dog, you don't get no better than that. We just saw a whole fight for free. Non-pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? You know, so y'all heard it over here first now. Y'all heard it over. Sources say don't let nobody know now, because my boss Al, Al told me not to say anything. So it is what it is. Now, the sources say that both of these fighters are trying to renegotiate with Al Heyman to get some guaranteed money, and Al told them that goddamn he got a whole head cheese sandwich for him in the back.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
Huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, you know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Hey, you get, hey, you get what I'm saying though? I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying?
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
Hey, somebody ran off on the plug twice.
Ran off on the plug twice.
See, when you run off on the plug, see that what happened? Hey, Mimi, when you run off on the plug, you get slammed.
Ran off on the plug twice.
Ran off on the plug. Motherfucker ran off on the plug. Holla about. Hey, shout out to shout out to Swift, man. Shout out to Swift 718, man. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat. Receive.
Oh, I read that already.
Time's over, boy.
I read you already, Swift, earlier. Shout out to Elementals dropping that quarter of a dub. He said the stupidity is unfathomable. He said they called Charleston White a snitch, and then these same fools go threaten him live online. You can't make this shit up. Listen, let me explain something to you. If you threaten somebody,
down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
If you threaten somebody live online with your IP address and all of that stuff, right? You are telling on yourself. How they found out? Niggas say, yeah, nigga won't believe in snitching. Yeah, but okay, does that rule apply when you snitch on yourself? Does that rule apply when you snitch on yourself? That's what I want to know. Wait, hold on, nah. What you talking about? Like literally, they just go in the courtroom. Exhibit A, Your Honor, we have his cell phone right here. This is the video that he showed where he was holding up this exact same gun that he did a drive-by with. This is the gun that he did a drive-by with, Your Honor. He literally said, I'm finna go slide. Hold on, Your Honor. Let me read this to you. This is what he said. I am going to go slide on the ops. So, if you don't understand Ebonics, Your Honor, sliding on the ops mean I am going to go commit a felony on my enemies. And the weapon of choice that he used, Your Honor, was the gun that he was showing in the video. When the police came, Your Honor, they caught him with the gun. Fingerprints was all on the shells that he left. And that's how he caught him. We don't know why he's pleading not guilty right now, Your Honor. We really don't know why he's pleading not guilty. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hey, shout out to Ed. Ed, how they found out? Oh boy, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Shout out to Mighty King Boston. What'd he say? He say, Coach, the money dude said, don't come to the fight. I'm gonna pop your head off. Yeah, nigga, what up? Like, dude, listen. These niggas, and this is what I want to tell y'all though. This is what you're dealing with.
We have rode with Al Heyman. Now, what I'm about to say may not be the most likable thing. But it's going to be an honest thing because I that's my thing. A lot of people rode with Al Heyman because Al Heyman is black. So when we see a black man or a black king or queen on top, you want to give them the immediate praises right away. You want to give them the immediate protection. You want to do that. It's innate that you want to stand on them being great, and let's make sure that that we hold them up, we uplift them, when we give them passes for all kind of things left and right. And we did that with Al Heyman. When Al Heyman came into boxing and created PBC, we're like, oh man, he's going to make it right. This is the same man that said he's not letting nobody touch Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. It's the same one. When are we going to hold Al accountable and say, bro, we love and respect you. You know what I'm saying? We honor the fact that you made this, and it was supposed to be for black fighters. That's what it was supposed to be. PBC was supposed to be a thing, sort of like the LDBC for, you know, black fighters to make sure they can get ahead, or fighters of less advantage to level the playing field. That's what it was supposed to be. That was the thought process of black people, you know, because sort of the Obama effect. Oh, Obama gets into office, he's a black man, so he's going to bring up other black people. He's going to bring us up. He's going to put his, and maybe not put his.
He said, he say that was the thought of black people. What black people are you talking about? That was the thought of black people. When Al Heyman started, the thought of black people was, yeah, he gonna make it right. You know, he gonna like listen. Yeah, he did admit. Yeah, you're right. He did admit that. Here you go, right here.
But we're at least going to get a more fair shot. Not going to make us equal. That's how motherfuckers look at Al Heyman. Because before Al Heyman, it was nothing but white people and others that ran all of boxing. So when Al jumps in, it's like, okay, bam, well, you know, Don King was there for a while, and Don King was, you know, he was putting on great fights. So Al Heyman's coming in, man. Al Heyman's going to put on spectacular fights. The fighters are going to get paid, and there's going to be a more fair shot. Now it's select few fighters are getting paid. Very, very select few fighters. But here's Al Heyman, the same thing. We have a natural sympathy for that man because he's a black man. So we have a natural.
So this is the logic. You have a natural sympathy for a man who you don't see. You don't know what this nigga look like. You don't know what his voice sound like. You haven't seen this guy in public in 7 years since Floyd fought Conor McGregor. We have a natural sympathy for him because he's a black man. But what about the other black men who you tear down, shit on, and defecate every day? True. So your logic is we have a sympathy for certain black men, certain black fighters. This is the nigga mentality. Nick Sacks, Wakanda niggas, right? Your logic is so flawed. Like, this was too easy for me to destroy. That's why I put the video out there. It's a 28-minute long video. I just compartmentalized it to 7.5 minutes because it was just too long. Anyways, let's continue. And then in this same video, he admits that Al Heyman was the one that stalled out the Spence Crawford fight. He said Al Heyman is the reason why it took so long for this fight to happen. And Spence had to make it happen by dealing directly with Showtime. He admit this in the video. Let's continue.
We want the best for you type of attitude, a natural to that man. We're not going to put no blame whatsoever. Al doesn't hold nothing. He don't hold nothing, bro. Al Heyman is the one that motherfuckers is saying call. And he's making fights or making things that are not to the advantage of his fighter. They're to the advantage of him, his brand.
I'm like, no, my nigga, I ain't got to say nothing. See, the thing is, you see how them narratives get blown up? See, as time go on, they'll tell on themselves. As time go on, they will tell on themselves. I've been saying this same shit for years. I was the cool Uncle Tom sellout. I was the one they were sending gun emojis at. Guess what? But when it come back around, guess what? They end up telling on themselves. You can't make this up.
It's nothing to do with the fighter. Nothing. If it was up to that man, then Errol Spence would have never fought Terence Crawford. At what time are we going to say, hey, Al,
Y'all heard that?
It's nothing to do with the fighter. Nothing. If it was up to that man, then Errol Spence would have never fought Terence Crawford. At what time are we gonna say, hey, Al?
Hey, so he said if it was up to that man, Al Heyman, Errol Spence never would have fought Terence Crawford. But that ain't what y'all was pushing for 5 years. Y'all was saying Crawford ain't want to fight. He was on the wrong side of the street. Top rank Toby, 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20. Take whatever we give you. He scared. He was ducking. He was this, he was that. Y'all said all of that for 5 years only for you to, and you was the main one that was pushing these lies in order to come around and say, you know what, man, if it was up to Al Heyman, you know what I mean, that fight never would have happened because Al Heyman never wanted that fight. True. Whoo, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, that right there, listen, boy, that right there is the napalm bomb. And the Knicks hear that because they so low IQ, and they'll still say, no, man, Crawford's scared. Crawford was the reason why the fight ain't happened. You do know that one of your leaders over there at the LDBC had just came out and admitted, the biggest Crawford hater. The one who named Crawford top ranked Toby, it came out and admitted, like, you know what, man, this was really, you know, the reason why the fight happened because of Al, this and that. He the one, if it was up to him, the fight never would have happened. Like, he literally came out and said that. This is the guy that y'all always believe, right? No, that's different. That's different. You can't make this shit up. True. But listen, but I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy, though. How I'm the bad guy? I'm the one that the boxing gods sent to the planet Earth. As a matter of fact, since we talking about the boxing gods, let's do this. It's only fair that I do this, right? Since we talking about the boxing gods, let's do this. Let's do this. This is what the boxing gods, you know, I think the boxing gods are, the boxing gods, you know, they in the Bible, they sent Moses with the 10 Commandments. They sent Moses with the commandments, right? The boxing gods, not the boxing gods. I mean, I'm saying the God in the Bible, right? Sent Moses to Pharaoh with the 10 Commandments. The boxing gods sent me with 13 commandments. It was more, but we ended up condensing it, right? You know what I mean? Because some of it was repetitive. These are the commandments of the boxing gods sent me. True Media Boxing Radio, right? The 13 commandments of the boxing gods. This is what they sent me with, right? Commandment number 1: thou shalt not talk boxing without facts. Whole lot of these dudes be talking about some facts. Why are you over here, my nigga? Dude, you ain't speaking with no facts. You're speaking with emotions and your confirmation bias and your hatred and false narratives that you're pushing online. Have nothing to do with facts, right? Commandment number 2: thou shalt not cap for promotional companies, networks, or promoters. My nigga, if you ain't with the PBC, you with the PBC now, you over there, you top rank Toby, you over there with the white man, Bar Bam, you over there with the white man, Matchroom, you over there with those guys. Isn't your king Deontay Wilder overseas with the white man with Shelly Finkel and the Arabs and Eddie Hearn and Queensberry and Matchroom are promote their events along with the Arabs who put the money up? True. He left Wakanda. He left PBC and went over there with the Arabs. That different. I know. These niggas are slow. Anyways, commandment number 3: thou shalt not be a manager or promoter of any fighter. Sign the contract. Y'all remember that? 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. Take whatever we give you. What you mean we, nigga? You broke living with your mama. You broke threatening me, talking about something. I got shooters, son. I got shooters. Come to Memphis. Come to Memphis. You know what I mean? I got shooters, homie. Drop the addy. What you mean we? Like, these guys are emotionally unstable. They're like children. Petulant little children who throw temper tantrums over boxing topics when they don't get their way online. They're like children. I got an 11-year-old daughter and a 9-year-old son. He'll be 10 this year. They don't act like that. These are grown-ass men in their 20s and 30s, and some of them in their 40s and 50s, throwing temper tantrums online. True. Like, for real, though.
Your couch, nigga, fuck your couch.
You get what I'm saying? Like, for real, like these dudes throwing doggone temper tantrums online.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Oh, my Lord. Anyways, these managers and promoters now. Hey, listen. A nigga got a net worth of 2 figures telling Errol Spence and Terence Crawford how they should handle business. Oh man, Terence Crawford do bad business. I don't like the way he do business. The man got a net worth from 9 figures. Apparently he doing some real good business. He got a 9-figure net worth. You got a 2-figure net worth. Who is doing better business? You or Terence Crawford? He building a mansion, got businesses everywhere, properties all everywhere, and guess what? You don't own nothing but a Nick Sack or Reggie. You got a Nick Sack and a PS5 that your baby mama helped you buy. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. Literally. Anyways, thou shalt not pocket watches a fighter's money. Man, commandment number 4. Nigga, my fighter got this. My fighter got that. Yeah, my fighter driving Lambos with suicide doors. Yeah, but you got a 1985 Corolla that just broke down yesterday. True. You got a 1985 Corolla that just broke down yesterday.
You gonna get some Willie D.
You can't make this shit up. This is too easy. Hey, this is like taking candy from a baby dog. Hey, shout out to Alan Maddox dropping a quarter of a dub. He said word has it PBC is throwing a big event in 2024, starting with headline Saturday Big Nuts versus Chico Stick, 4 a.m. on a Wednesday night at Walmart Super Center. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. I'm the bad guy. How am I the bad guy for telling the truth, dog? How am I the bad guy? Like, dude, like, is this making any sense? It don't take rocket science to figure this stuff out. I ain't got but a GED, but I got a master's degree in common sense. Like, this is just simple common sense knowledge. Like, how is this making sense? Nigga got a 1985 Toyota Corolla, and you said, yeah, my body got a Lambo with suicide doors. You can't make this shit up. Oh, anyways, commandment number 5, thou shalt not get too emotionally invested in a particular fighter. Nigga, drop the Addy. I don't like what you said about Errol. Nigga, I'm gonna put your body in the dirt. I got shooters. I'm coming to see you right now. You better not come to the fight. Ain't too emotionally invested in their fighters. Like, emotionally unstable. Like, dude, what is wrong with you? Are you okay? No, nigga, stop that. Nigga, I tell you, boy, I got the stick. I got that stick. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Pew, pew, pew. Rah. Nigga, I gotta switch your mind. Like, literally, too emotionally invested. This is what happens. This is why we got commandment number 5. This is why we got commandment number 5 now. That's very, very important commandment. Anyways, commandment number 6. Thou shalt not criticize a fighter for cherry picking when your favorite fighter is cherry picking. You always have these niggas sitting there arguing, making, yeah, nigga, your fighter ain't fighting the top dudes. He picking and choosing who you want to fight. While arguing, while refusing to admit that their fighter is doing the same thing they accuse somebody else of. Like, literally, they are projecting. Dude, your fighter fought Whole Kid Cheese, Poke Chop Willie, Shawty Big Nuts, Mojo Jojo, Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, the Care Bears. Nigga, the Care Bears can fight, but I don't know what you talking about. The Care Bears got some hands. The fighter who you say who ain't fought nobody, he don't fought He-Man, Skeletor. He don't fought Mum-Ra, Lion-O, Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Oh, man, Lion-O ain't nobody. Nigga, the Care Bears way tougher than Lion-O.
You gonna get some Willie D.
You can't make this shit up.
You're now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
Hey, Brady 12 said the Powerpuff Girls can fight, though. Hey, but you get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying, Brady. The Powerpuff Girls, yeah, that nigga fought Rainbow Bright Boy. I don't know, but nigga Rainbow Bright Boy, nigga Rainbow, Sherman gets carried. Anyway, commandment number 7. Thou shalt not threaten people on YouTube if they disagree with you. Guess what? That's all these niggas do when they disagree with you, threaten you. Hey, buddy, nigga, you a bitch. I got shooters, homie. Come to Memphis. You better not come to the fight. Gun emoji. Pew, pew, pew. Rob. Demon face. Pew, pew, pew. Rob. Gun emoji. Pew, pew, pew. Rob. Like, that's all they do. That's all these niggas do on YouTube. Bro, I'm telling this nigga, listen, bro, let me tell you something. Everybody in the chat don't been threatened. And what Al Rogan say? The Teletubbies. I don't know, but he fought the Teletubbies, dog.
True.
He fought the Teletubbies. I forgot all about the Teletubbies.
I'm just bomb and taking the easy max. Fight another bomb.
This what you dealing with. Anyway, commandment number 8. Thou shalt not speak with double standards and hypocrisy when it comes to your favorite fighter. That's all these dudes do is speak with double standards and hypocrisy. Listen, they will accuse the fighter who they don't like of ducking the same fighter who they haven't fought.
True.
What? Listen, how come he ain't fought Boots? He need to fight Boots. Boots was his mandatory. Okay, but why you wasn't saying that when Boots was Errol Spence's mandatory? What you mean? Why you say that when Errol Spence was his mandatory? Like, why you didn't say that when Errol Spence was when Boots was when Errol Spence had mandatory? That different. Anyway, here go. Oh, let me see. Can I hold on. All right, we good. I had to make sure it looked like it was going blurry a little bit. But you get what I'm saying, though? That different. You can't make this up. My fighter, your fighter, the email champ, he got elevated to the title. Okay, you do know that Tank Davis has been elevated. He's the WBA super champion now. He's been elevated. That different.
True.
And I just want to throw that out there. Anyways, commandment number 9. Thou shalt only have permission to be a fanboy of old school fighters. This is the only exception. Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, James Lifestyle Tony, Floyd Mayweather, Evander Holyfield, Larry Holmes, Ron Lyles, the old school guys. You get what I'm saying? Commandment number 10. Thou shalt not race bait to push a personal narrative. That's all these dudes do is race bait. Complexion for the protection. Remember what happened with the Black Murderers Row? Sir, what does that have to do in 2024? Like, that has nothing to do, you're conflating, like what you're doing, you're trying to appeal to my emotions instead of my intellect. So you're making an emotional plea to support your racial narrative. Has nothing to do with anything that's going on. These fighters are privileged and rich. Nothing is holding them back. Except maybe they promotional companies, but other than that, that's it. Commandment number 10. Commandment number 11. Thou shalt not have a victimhood mentality. Man, we can't come up. Look what they doing up. They holding us back, dog. We can't come up. Like I said before, Mr. Floyd Mayweather, he got a whole lot of money. Don't look like nobody holding him down. David Haney, he just bought some more jewelry. He's sitting there taking pictures with his jeweler. He riding in a Bentley right now. Don't look like nothing wrong with David Haney. He looking pretty good. I just spoke to Coach Evans. He told me Regis Prograis is out of the country. He's on vacation. Errol Spence on Twitter bragging about he was able to retire both of his parents. His kids in private school. He got acres of land, and he'd never have to fight again if he don't want to. So why you got the victimhood mentality? Why are you participating in the Victim Olympics? Your favorite fighter got plenty of money.
True.
Just want to throw that out there. Commandment number 12. Thou shalt not play the race card when you don't get your way. When they don't get their way, they play the race card. Oh man, you racist. Okay, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? No, nigga, I don't like what you said because you don't think the way I think about my black fighter. Or you don't think the way I think about my Mexican fighter. Or you don't think the way I think about my white fighter. You racist. Or you don't think the way I think about the Asian fighter. You racist. They play the race card. That's what they do when they always do that. That's known. Straight out. That's straight out of the Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton playbook.
True.
Commandment number 13. Thou shalt not make excuses for your fighter if he get his ass whipped. I added that myself. When your fighter get his ass whooped, don't make no excuses. No, now, wait a minute, no. He ain't get loose. It was snack. Crawford on that sniggity snack. It was egg weights. He had illegal hand wraps. Spence was weight drain. He had high altitude sickness. His baby mama gave him something to make him sleepy. It was Mike Tyson edibles. Let's see. It was a clone. He was suffering from neurological damage. He had a Cadillac in his eye. Like, you niggas, all you do is make excuses. But when he rematch him, all those 13 excuses that we made go magically disappear, and in the rematch, our fighter go win.
True.
If these guys did not, you guys know my saying. If these niggas did not have a double standard, they would not have a standard at all. The Boston guys sent me to clean this shit up. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Oh, but this. Let me tell you something. YouTube boxing is a special kind of stupid. It's a special kind of stupid. Hey, shout out to Melvin Hendricks. What you say, fam? He said, and again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, but it's just like I have to do this, fam. Like these guys, this is a special kind of stupid. Shout out to New Country, man. Salute to you, fam. Sheila from Cali, what's going on, sis? Eric Grimer, what's going on, fam? Like this is a special kind of stupid here. This is a special kind of stupid. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, shout out to Jamie. He said, Coach, that last commandment a good one, bro. Yeah, we had 12 commandments. I added that one. It's a special kind of stupid, bro. And guess what? You know the crazy part about it? They be dead ass too. Dead ass. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop the commandments in the chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, here you go. Here you go. The 13 commandments of the boxing guys. You know, we the only boxing community that have that. The 13 commandments of the boxing guys. You get what I'm saying? Like we the only YouTube channel. Like, you know what I mean? I had to do this, dog. All right, there it go right there. Y'all want to check it out? There it go right there. It is what it is, man. But before we go, y'all know what time it is. Let's give everybody who gave a cash out, who gave a super chat a shout out. Shout out to Elementox. Hey, okay. Shout out to Swift 718. Hey, okay. Raphael, salute to you, brother. Hey, okay. Shout out to Stephen X. Hey, okay. Shout out to CJ Robinson. Hey, okay. Salute to Richard Perez. Hey, okay. Shout out to Guillermo. Hey, okay. I am your leader. Salute, sir. Hey, okay. And Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Let's give them a round of applause. Fam, like, you know, like, bro, hey, listen, listen, bro. Hey, I promise you, I'm probably the most hated dude on YouTube. Like, bro, they hate me with a passion, but the thing is, they can't do nothing with me because, like, literally, I'm too smart for these guys. That's just to be honest. I'm too smart for these guys. Too smart for them. They got dumbass logics. They don't know how to defend their positions. I bust it up very, very easily. They don't know what to say. I make them look stupid. And, literally, they are ashamed of themselves. They know I'm right, but they just too goddamn stupid. Sometimes when you're prideful, when your pride get in the way, and, you mix pride with stupidity, you get an idiot. Shout out to Corey from Texas, all the callers. Hey, okay. Shout out to Max from H-Town. Salute, brother. Hey, okay. Leo from H-Town. Hey, okay. Well, Texas represented today. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing H-Town. Hey, okay. Salute to Yarmans from Brooklyn. Brooklyn, stand up. Hey, okay. Martin from Oakland. Hey, okay. PD, shout out to PD, man, from Richmond, Virginia. Hey, okay. And D-Block from Dallas. Hey, okay. Let's give them a round of applause. These niggas online are devoid of common sense. This is why I like the honey dips, the tenderonis, and the PYTs. Shout out to Keith from Tennessee. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mimi 24. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sheila from Cali. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sheila Johnson. Hey, okay. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Hey, okay. Shout out to the Goddess. Hey, okay. Passion for Beauty. Hey, okay. My sister Lisa Bales. Hey, okay. The lovely Miss Connie Stevens. Hey, okay. Salute to Jackie Hernandez. Hey, okay. My sister Bless 365. Hey, okay. Salute to Tila. Hey, okay. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Hey, okay. That Florida girl Nick Rich. Hey, okay. The other Florida girl Fiona Tube. Hey, okay. Shout out to Amina. Hey, okay. Salute to Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Peace to Bree. What's going on, Bree? Hey, okay. My sister Ebony 76. Hey, okay. Miss Felicia Williams. Hey, okay. Shout out to La Jessica. Hey, okay. Salute to Karma Serene. Hey, okay. Shout out to Kiara. Hey, okay. Salute to Summer in November. Hey, okay. My sister Elena. Hey, okay. And can't forget about Nay. Hey, okay. Let's get a tenderonis, PYTs, 100 dips, a round of applause. Before we go, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Hey, man, shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior, man. Hey, okay. Sir Senior, what's going on, brother? Shout out to Mr. Guadalupe. Hey, okay. Jamie Rivera. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ismael Barroso. Hey, okay. Shout out to Pito Frescobar. Hey, okay. And shout out to Ahmed. Hey, okay. And this is why we're growing. The reason why we're growing is I take a common sense approach to boxing. We try to bring like just common sense things to the game. No one is really doing it like that. You know, there are some channels that are doing it, but I kind of like, you know, we taking it to another level, so that's why we're growing. They're like, man, how the hell that nigga? We've been on YouTube way longer than the dude. And the dude, I'm talking about the Nick Sack channels. The Nick Sack channels, it is what it is. We don't have to spit no propaganda. We don't have to pander. We don't have to tear down other fighters in order to build other fighters up. We're not a monolith group over here. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not going to be on other people's channels screenshotting. Oh shit, nigga, I saw Ahmed over there. I saw Ahmed over there with the alphabet board. Hell no, Orlando. Oh, she got a Rich over there at BF channel. Oh no, I'm finna block her. I'm finna make sure I'm finna take her Rich. JC, boy, I saw you over there on Blue Blood Sports TV. What you were doing over there? Like, we don't do that over here. We grown. You can watch whoever you want to watch. I saw you over there with Showbiz. What you doing over there? Huh? You got a Rich over there too. Yeah, you got a Rich. Yeah, we gonna take your Rich. Like, come on, you know how childish that is? Like, these dudes are petulant children. They are men, they're grown men in their 30s and 40s and 50s, but they have the mentality of a 9-year-old child. This is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with grown men from an age standpoint who have the mindset of a child. You're dealing with children. You're dealing with grown beta male children. Shout out to Ahmed for dropping that $3 cash app. Salute to you, man. Shout out to Ahmed. Let's go. Give him a round of applause. This is what we're dealing with. You're dealing with children. So I talk to them like children. That's why you hear me say, oh, nah. Man, wait, man, I'm a star. Like, you gotta talk to them like children. I come down to their level and I speak to the Nick Sacks in language that Nick Sacks understand. You understand Nick Sackology? Yeah, man, I'm a Nick Sack, man. Man, I'm big, man. Man, rolling around me. I'm a star. Oh, yeah, so I got to come down to the Nick Sack level. Hey, Wakanda, how you doing? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, nigga. I got shooters. You got shooters? Yeah, You do? What your gun look like? Gun emoji. Like, I got to talk to the Nick Sacks like a Nick Sack, because that's all they understand. They don't understand common sense. They don't understand, critical thinking. They lack critical thinking skills. So, they understand emotionalism. Why are you over here, my nigga? I swear to God, if I see you over here again, I'm gonna block you. Get that bitch ass nigga off my life. Get it off my life. Like, literally, these dudes be throwing temper tantrums on their lives. You can't make this up. So I have to come down to the level of a Nick Sack, and I have to talk to them the way that Nick Sacks understand. Because they don't understand. They're not on my level from an intellectual standpoint. True. Anyways, you're sitting here watching the show, hate watching, didn't want to hit the like button. Riley, talk to him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Hey, let Jessica she say they are sensitive, coach. Yeah, sensitive. Hey, you need a man, you need a Nick Sack with sensitivity. You need a Nick Sack with sensitivity and some gun emojis. Someone that's gonna drop the addy. Someone that got shooters. Someone that's gonna mess up your life like Wakanda. Someone that's gonna threaten you when they get upset with you. Oh, baby, you need a Nick Sack with the gun emoji. Oh, man. You need a man. Hey, shout out to Allen Meadows. He say salute to D Block for not filibustering today. Dropping a $2 super chat. Another $2 super chat from Allen. He said when you're the second biggest star is rolling, you got problems. You get what I'm saying? You did a Nick sack. You listen, baby. Listen, all the $10 out there. You did a Nick sack with a gun emoji. Give me a Nick sack with a gun emoji, and guess what? We'll air this thing out.
True.
Give me some rah, some pums. You get what I'm saying? Just give me a Nick sack with a gun emoji. You know what I mean? And we gonna make it do what it do.
Now I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
You motherfucker keep a nigga gonna put the mask out. Yeah, nigga, what's happening? Nigga, I tried to tell you, boy. Yeah, nigga, I'm telling you, Lord have mercy, I'm telling you, boy, we ain't playing over here, dog. I'm trying to tell you, my nigga, we ain't playing, motherfucker. I'm finna go ahead and do it like this here, dog. I'm finna pull it down, dog. I don't like that whole ass nigga, Colt Pelican. Tell that whole ass nigga. Tell him I said, yeah, we got the ski, we skied up. Hey, look at me in the head over there, bro. Yeah, we skied up over here, dog. And whatever. I see anybody in the chat that's with the ops. If I see anybody in the chat that's at the ops YouTube channel, I'ma screenshot you. I'm sending gun emojis, and you gonna have to drop the addy.
True.
Anybody in the chat. If I see y'all over there, boy, congregating with the ops, I swear for God, dog. Dog, I'm gonna put it on you, dog. I swear for God, I'm gonna put it on you.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
We skied up over here. We skied up.
Now I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
It is what it is, man. Listen, you ain't gotta like it, but you better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Hey, man, shout out to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, how you doing, sis? Let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. It is what it is, man. Let's see. Shout out to Miss Parker.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to JC.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Musmel Barroso. Salute to you, fam.
Hey, okay.
Meta Hendrix, what's happening, baby boy?
Hey, okay.
Hey, shout out to Hood Sports and Boxing.
Hey, okay.
You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to John Norrie.
Hey, okay.
My sister Mimi 24.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mr. T. I pity the fool.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
Shout out to JC.
Hey, okay.
Pito Frescobar.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the lovely Elena.
Hey, okay.
Julio Guzman, what's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to C Will.
Hey, okay.
Hey, shout out to L Harvey, man. What's going on, brother?
Hey, okay.
The lovely Miss Connie Stevens.
Hey, okay.
Al Rogan, what's going on, bro?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Superman there. Oh, ooh, crank that soldier boy. Crank that soldier boy. You. You. Crank that soldier boy. Crank that soldier boy. We cranking that soldier boy over here, man.
True.
Hey, shout out to Corey Bradley. Hey, look here, man. You know, for the Nick Sacks. This for the Nick Sacks out here, man. We cracking that soldier boy. You know, Superman there. Whoa. Hey, I'm going back to the MySpace days. You feel me?
True.
I'm going back to MySpace, man. I'm going back to MySpace, man.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Look here, man. Shout out to look here, man. It is what it is, man. Shout out to doggone Rocky Marciano.
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
Boy, 2024, boy, there's an aerosexual right now with a YouTube channel. The aerosexual right now still crying. And you know that might be them Cowboys fans crying right now, man. Listen, I destroyed all of them. The Wakandans did. I destroyed all of them. They did. They're dead. Trust me, they did. They got people for leaving the group and they don't fell off. It is what it is, man. They calling me now. Yeah, man. You know I ain't I'm calling your dog. Yeah, man. I don't left Wakanda. Left Wakanda out. Okay, cool. They calling me now. It is what it is, man. I don't whoop all of them. I don't destroyed every last one of them. I don't even play nigga Wakanda. Bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm gonna do to you. Oh Lord, him. Oh, I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh Lord, kick him, slap him, kick him again. Oh Lord, I'm beating Wakanda ass. What you gonna do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh Lord, hammers, go up on him, bam, catch him in the neck. Lord, Wakanda is dead. Hey, goddamn, when I came on the scene, I was hearing these bullshit Superman stories about boxing channels catching bullets with their teeth.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Hey, what it is, man.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
For all you ladies out there, man, y'all gotta tighten up, man. La Jessica, you know what I mean? Mimi 24, Miss Connie, y'all gotta tighten up, man. Y'all gotta know how to treat y'all, man. Make your man feel special sometimes, you know?
Yes, surprise. You gay. That's not all. Go in there. Yes.
It is warm.
Yes. I love you. Just because.
Hey, boy, listen, that's a Wakanda nigga right now in his mama house sending me a gun emoji right now, mad and upset. I'm wrong. I'm so wrong for that. I'm so wrong, man. I'm so wrong, dog. I'm so wrong, man, for that there, man.
Get out while you can. Don't get us something, no statue. Give him guts.
I'm so wrong, dog.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
Hey, these niggas had me so goddamn mad. I tell them not to come over here, but they keep coming back.
Don't ever come by here. Okay?
That's where I got that from. Okay?
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let our love be.
Hey, man, when it comes to this boxing shit, man, we running things.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Sheila from Cali, Green Eyes P. Shout out to Metal Hendrix, JC in the building, Frank Forbes in the building, Dr. Paul Evans. Salute to my sister La Jessica. Tony, salute to Tony. Superman, shout out to Superman flying through. Brady 12, Ahmed, Corey Bradley, Julio Guzman, Sam Greer. It is what it is, man. Just everybody, man. Shout out to Odie. Somebody said Odie. Odie Loke in here? I heard somebody say Odie. All right, well, anyways, if he is here, then I don't see him. But shout out to Odie Loke if he is here. Shout out to Jamie Rivera, man, Mr. T, man. I pity the fool. It is what it is, man. Shout out to the Tenderonis, PYTs, and Honey Dips. It is what it is. Leonard, are you biting your bottom lip, Leonard? Floyd, I'm telling you, Floyd, I just love my job so much. Floyd, please don't fire me. Leonard, are you biting your bottom lip? Why are you biting your bottom lip, Leonard? Leonard, why are you looking at me with bedroom eyes? Leonard, why are you lowering your eyes, Leonard? Why you have such a pleasurable look on your face, Leonard? Leonard, are you rubbing my nipples, Leonard? Leonard, are you rubbing my nipples? Oh, Floyd, I'm rubbing your nipples, Floyd. I just enjoy this job so much. Leonard, stop biting your bottom lip. Stop biting your bottom lip. You get what I'm saying? I see you guys tomorrow, man. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Sign up for the newsletter. Share this live. Let everybody know that the hottest boxing podcast in the land is here. We here to take this shit over, man. And I ain't stopping until we take it over. It is what it is, man. The boys gonna have to step their game, motherfucker, with me. I'll holler at y'all.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.